welcome, everybody, to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I am your man, the people's champ, and I am not here alone. I am here with the sports guru. Say what's up to our listeners, y'all.
What up,
y'all?
What up?
My grandson got that same Nike jumpsuit.
Hey, that's the same. Hey, that's the grandson suit, huh?
With the J's. Yeah, he got some fives to go. He got some fives to go with the suit.
Oh my God! Look at it. You got the one. Is it the one?
That's the one.
He got on the
Yes,
one.
I just picked up some nines this weekend for the low. I'm feeling good.
You got the nines on the steel.
The gray and black ones.
Damn. Hey man, we're gonna kick it on off with our first lady, Nana, introducing us. Nana, introduce yourself.
It's CC, the first lady, and it's actually GG, baby. It's GG.
What's wrong with Nana?
No, Nana's for old grandma. She ain't 30 yet.
I ain't 30 yet.
All right.
I'm GG.
If you under 50, you can't be no Nana.
Yes, I'm not a Nana.
Under 50, you can't be a Nana, huh?
Can't be a Nana. It's 50 and up.
Yes.
AARP status.
There you go.
Not AARP status. God, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we're going to swing it on over to my man, Game Related in the building. Game, introduce yourself.
I'm game related people, Cowboys extraordinaire. I'm gonna have to change my name though. I'm finna be called Papa Bear. I got my first grandchild on the way, family. So he'll be here in May. So that's what it is on this block.
God damn, Game, congratulations, brother.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. I'm crossing over.
Damn. We got all grandparents in the gig, baby.
Hey,
all GGs and Nanas and Papa Bears and shit.
Hey, you want to hear an important fact?
Give it to us.
The last time the Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl was in 1996, the year my child was born. So that's a real good home and a half.
Oh, shit.
They go there to kick the door in at the same time. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, my boy said
we're gonna have to take some more of your money, Game.
You said the year.
90.
Your grandson ain't gonna be born until 2023.
Nah, exactly. And the next Super Bowl plays in 2023.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The next Super Bowl plays in 2023.
So y'all ain't gonna let Game get that off, man?
No.
Hey, they ain't got control of it. They ain't got control of it. I'm just saying.
God,
don't bet against me.
That's crazy, bro.
Ask Jimmy.
Hey, man.
Against you, but I bet against the Cowboys.
Hey, man, we're going to swing it on over to my man, Dino's Beast by the Swords. Y'all heard that fire intro we got? Hey, man, that brother can create a beat for you, man, and how you just at the top of your game. Dino, introduce yourself, brother.
What up, sports fans? It's your boy Dino's. We in the building. We are still in that sweet spot for sports. NBA starts this week. I know CC is excited. She got a Golden State shirt on. Hockey is in about a weekend. College football is crazy. My Volunteers are now number 3 in the nation. Good times, man. Except if you're a Cardinals fan.
Ouch. Hey,
but they had October baseball, so they okay.
All right,
they played in October.
That don't count. They played 2 more games than everybody else.
Oh my God!
For Cardinals fans, that counts.
Not this one.
He say that counts.
You're a regular, realistic type of sports fan. I'm talking about
the delusional ones.
There you
They're
go.
Still in the Matrix.
Yes.
He say they're still in the Matrix, man. God, dog. Hey, man, we got my boy Myron in the gig. Myron, introduce yourself, brother.
Well, that's the same thing.
I'm here.
I thought that was the Carolina Panther connection. My fault, dog. I don't get
Damn.
Oh man.
They about to get flambéed at the end of this show. Trust.
It's the one and only Myron Track Life. You know, I'm sorry, my introduction was interrupted by a Ravens fan who keep blowing leads.
Ouch.
You know,
Ooh, damn.
and then I got interrupted by a Cowboys fan who blew it when it matters like they always do. But let's start the show because I'm hot today. I'm on my D-nose today.
Okay, I see you. Let me mute. Let me mute my ass then.
Hey man, hey man. I'm gonna get to it. Myron, why you coming in hot, baby? Talk to
Man, my goddamn Panthers pissed me off. Look, I'm on suicide watch and I'm saying to my damn self, this don't make no sense.
Hey, what's your address, dog? We gonna send a Uber over there or something.
Hey, Myron. Hey. I'm gonna tell everybody you my brother, man, and you stay with me. I care for you, man. I'm gonna give you this EAP number, man, so you can call them, man, and get you 6 free sessions and shit, man.
Just a phone call away.
Right, you need 6 free sessions. God damn it.
Myron, I'm here for you. I really am. I'm here for you.
It's a circle of trust.
Don't make
It's
no
a circle of trust.
It is, man.
Look at it like this. Look at it like this. This is what I'm taking from it. Even though, as bad as my team is, they ain't that bad. But still, look at it like this. You're in the Bryce Young sweepstakes. That's what I said. Keep losing games. You're in the Bryce Young sweepstakes.
Well, about Bryce Young.
Rebuild, and now we blowing it all apart now.
Oh yeah, McCaffrey's on the trade block.
Oh man,
it's a gunfire sale. It's a gunfire sale.
You know what?
Like, what the hell?
I know why he's upset because you're getting in the sweepstakes for Bryce Young, who is about as, he's about. I'm bigger than him. He's not gonna last. He's gonna be another Teddy Two Gloves. That dude gonna get ding dong as soon as he get in the league. He gonna realize these cats are a lot damn faster than college.
Whole lot faster.
He gonna get popped and he ain't gonna last.
And then my damn Florida Gators blew the game to LSU. I say sports don't like me this week. The sports guy looked at me and said, you know what? Fuck you. All your team's gonna lose this week.
No,
everybody.
No.
Everybody.
Let me. When I tell you this story, you'll feel a lot better. So the fantasy guy is 0-6 in one of my fantasy leagues.
Ooh,
that hurt. I ain't 0-6 because Crystal gave me that
0-6, but I still feel like it's not over.
It's
not over because I literally lost 3 games by less than 10 points cumulative.
Oh,
I can easily be 4-2.
That hurt.
But like I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. I'm gonna keep plugging and chugging. I string together a couple wins. The other team string a couple losses. They fall back to me. The whole point is just getting into the playoffs.
That's it. Because anything can happen in the playoffs.
It's a reset button.
Look here, ain't none of my teams getting in the playoffs. Panthers gonna suck. Florida ain't gonna make no bowl game this year. Woo! Cardinals played 2 extra games for no damn reason with jacked up ass lineups that we knew we talked about the week before. It was obvious to see. I'm like, man.
I told you, Pujols batting second. I say, they about to lose both these games.
Yeah, I hate when you're a coach right. I hate when you're not right.
They was a dead man walking, man.
My approach to sports is a good one to adapt. When you accept the truth about your team, you don't feel like this.
Yep. You don't get emotional about it.
I like to feel like a winner, right? I'm losing.
I turned up.
You know what? They talking about.
What about when you feel like your team gonna lose and they win?
Right.
You know what? It's a pleasant surprise.
Exactly. So,
Where's 10? How you holding up, bro?
I'm good, man.
I know your Ravens pissing you off.
Yeah. I done had time to shit. I'm cool.
Okay,
West 10 in the building. West 10, introduce yourself before we psychoanalyze you.
The lamp starting to swing, my dude.
It is.
Hey man, it's your boy, man.
Hey, like this, D. Hey, look, like this.
Hey man, Hey, we'll lose a tie, man, to flock to like that, man. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let me get that out the way.
There you
All
go,
right.
bro.
This your boy, man, what Mr. West here, man. You already know, man, from Tennessee to the Loop. God damn it, from 21 to 22. Y'all already know what to do, man. Let's get it going, though. About these Ravens, man. We losing so many games ourselves, man. This shit crazy.
Yeah,
I understand it, man.
I'm gonna have to get that last one to Jackson, man.
Yeah. That last game was Jackson.
I had
But
to
the
give
other
it to
two
him.
was the defense.
That
The
was
other two was the
Lamar.
defense last game, Jackson. When you got them it, get the ball after a fumble snap, you recover, you running out of bounds, you throw it across your body. What the fuck is you doing, bro? You know better than this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And goddamn it, that turned the whole page right there. You know what I'm saying? So
I think it all stems from the fact that they don't have that by some of the decisions the coach has made, there is no faith in that defense whatsoever, which was more in a situation like I literally got to do it myself. Mm-hmm. And instead of making better decisions in certain moments, he made that because they didn't even like Lamar because he's used to a defense having his back.
And they don't have the type of offense to score like that.
No, they don't. Hey, Coach Corey fell in again. Coach Corey, introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody, man? This Coach Corey, man. Reach one, teach one. Tuesday night, party people.
It's ring night, Coach.
I know that. I'm trying to get to the crib so I can see the rings and things.
They all got on the gold-blooded tennis shoes tonight.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go home and put on my championship T-shirt from last year.
Oh, shit.
Coach, I just want to see what's up with my trade offer.
Man, I ain't even had a chance to look.
All right.
I had to work, and then I had to go straight to practice.
I got you. I just want to make sure, you know.
Practice.
You know,
because you got. Be good, man.
Oh, trust me. I posted the bumper clock trade of the other year.
Hey, if it ain't good, man, hey, you better blast his ass out.
Don't blast me. I'll tell you what it was. Ain't nothing to hide.
I heard you, dog.
ETN for McLaurin.
Not bad. I wouldn't touch it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't never. So your boy.
It's just left up to Coach Corey to accept it. Hey, yeah.
I'm gonna sell it real quick. Heineke starting. Wentz is out. Wentz clearly McLaurin pissed him off or something because he won't throw him the ball. Heineke used to feed McLaurin the ball. He didn't throw it to nobody else but McLaurin. Brian Robinson is running, so now you got your good first down, second down running back. You know Heineke gonna be cool for a couple weeks till the league catch up to him. He good for a couple weeks, and then he come crashing back to earth.
Crash and burn, man.
He said, "Get over there."
How the hell? I done had Brendan Ayuk and punk ass Juju.
And they both went off after you dropped them.
Yeah, I got rid of both of them lanes, and them ones had good games.
That's welcome to the world of fantasy.
Damn.
Games.
Oh, we got some big fantasy games coming up this week. Dino's, you and Coach Corey bumping heads this week. Hey.
Yes, sir. I'm on a losing streak. Everybody was talking about how I was putting all them points up, man. I ain't putting none up since then. Y'all jinxed.
Fantasy is just as humbling as
Cordell
golf.
Cordell Patterson went to the DL, and then I just went to the crap.
Hey, then JT went to the DL too, didn't
he? Yep, right. He lost JT too.
Oh man, yeah. Hey, but
think
about it though, Coach, they'll be bouncing back. And then they sit out a couple games, they fresh down the stretch run. So you in good shape, brother.
Let's see who am I playing this week.
Well, that's another big matchup this week, BP. You just kind of slid past that.
Whoa. Hey, First Lady. You better get you a new suit because you crawling down West End Lane.
I already said.
Hey.
I ain't standing in front of the Enterprise Center and I ain't holding up jackets till West hold up his.
Oh, that motherfucker West gonna hold his up. Don't get it twisted. He gonna hold his shit up now. He already agreed.
I've already come to the conclusion it's gonna be me. Look, who I'm playing right now this week got Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan gonna score 60 because that's just how it's going for me. Everybody quarterback has a record.
No, he not. Matt Ryan ain't having good back-to-back weeks.
Nah, they play Tennessee too. Nah, he won't do that against no Tennessee.
I'm gonna say this: as long as Myra in the league, you got a chance.
Damn!
Hey, facts over feelings. You can't disagree with that.
As long as you're in the league, you got a chance.
You might only need 2 wins to get it done.
Hey man,
you know what's crazy?
Hey, I'm gonna keep putting his faith in Baker Mayfield, and you gonna get a couple wins.
Hey, no. Ain't no faith in Baker Mayfield. I see Baker Mayfield on the street. I'm whooping his ass.
On site, huh?
On site. On site.
Look.
On site.
Hey, man.
I dropped Claypool, like 2 weeks ago?
And he went
and then all of a sudden, Mitchell Trubisky finds Claypool.
No, CC, you got to say him by his proper name.
Trubisky.
Bitch Trubisky.
Bitch Trubisky.
Hey man, hey.
No, it's bitch. You missed me.
Hey,
right. That's his real name.
Hey, another big game is me and game related this week, baby.
I'm actually going to be watching. I'm actually going to follow that one on Sunday. I'm not even looking at my
I
score.
am too.
I want to see this motherfucker.
Game related said he gonna slap the dookie snot out yours.
You better know it.
Hey, I got one thing.
Hey, you get him right after me.
I ain't worried. Yep.
You getting them sloppy seconds, huh?
But
hey,
y'all ain't finna just pass me around. Hey, y'all ain't finna just pass me around and try to set me out, man.
Man.
You getting that baton treatment?
Hey, just leave a little meat on the bone so I can pick the last of it.
Just leave me some gristle.
Damn, man. But you know what though? This is what I want to. Hey, this for you, game related. I want you to just listen to this right now, buddy.
Oh shit!
The champ is here.
Where are you before we get flagged?
The champ is here.
The champ is here.
Ah!
The champ is here. The champ is here.
What I gotta do.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
I knew that ring.
The champ is here.
That's all.
First of all, you sound like Ty Bowles. That was last year.
Right. Man.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Hey, you should have played it last week for Philly before Philly knocked them off. Philly done already exposed what to do to you.
Hey, he smacked you in the face with a white towel, dog.
Hey man, you acting like Philly just blew me out, man. Philly got nervous when Philly got nervous when Eckler started cutting up and getting loose, man. He was like, man, I hope he ain't had one of these big nights.
When?
Oh man,
Monday night.
Nobody nervous.
He did. He only had 36 yards rushing.
Hey, but he had.
Don't get me on the Chargers. I'm gonna be quiet because I'm about to lay in the ass too.
Oh yeah,
the Chargers are the worst.
Terrible.
Horrible, man.
Hey, man, they are awful.
That coach, he gotta go.
Hey, man.
I had the Chargers defense. I couldn't believe that shit.
They spend way too much money on defense to play like that.
They better be glad I ain't got Stan Kroenke phone them. I'll tell them to kick their ass out of that stadium.
Hey, man. Hey,
stadium as bad as they playing.
What you say, send their ass back to San Diego, huh?
We'll take them. Send them here.
We'll take them here.
No, send them here. We'll take them.
Oh,
gladly.
Because they are stinking up so far.
Man, horrible, man.
And like Game was saying, I was telling him in the chat, and I'm starting to see what he's seeing in Herbert.
Man, you got to remember, Herbert did not earn that job. It was given to him.
Man, Herbert was not good coming out of college. I tried to tell everybody that.
Man, why y'all so hard on my boy, man? He getting me through my little fantasy league. 6-0. 6-0, people show. I'm sending to you later on.
Not for long when he start putting up games like that with no touchdown.
I was losing by 40 points last night to my boy Herbert played. It pulled me the hell on through.
I don't know how he didn't have no touchdowns.
But he had yards and receptions and shit.
You're right, Willie Jack. Hackett and Staley both need. Hey, they need to fire the GM and the coach.
They playing house.
Let the film speak. Willie Jack and Jeremy, what's up, baby? They say Hackett and Staley both need to be fired in L.A. That's a fact.
Because I get shit all the time because I'll be saying coaches need to go, and then I turn it on the TV the next day and I hear all the analysts saying the same goddamn thing I'm saying.
Yes, but did you say
literally like taking the words right out of my mouth?
So does the GM need to go too as well?
The GM did his job. He went and got him some players. You loaded up on defense. Your offense was what it was. But like they were saying, these teams didn't play preseason, man. So the first 3 or 4 weeks was like preseason games. They still trying to figure out their offenses. Their identities have not been defined. Yeah, it's only a handful of teams I can tell you what they gonna do.
Hey, if San Diego hold out a couple more weeks, Mike Tomlin will be available.
Right.
Tomlin ain't getting fired. He's got the safest coach in the NFL.
He
is
Mike Tomlin. Safest coach in the NFL. He will never get fired.
And for that reason alone, because the moment he get fired, every coach that's on a bubble, if he get fired, Mike McCarthy better watch out. Because Jerry Jones.
Man, don't bring that energy over on this side of it.
I tell you like this. Well, since we on this, let's just do it now. Let's just do it now, way in advance. Over and under on Black Monday, because I think it's gonna be a record this year.
I say 5.
Let's set it at 5.
We'll set it at 5.
I'm taking the over.
I'm taking
over too. I'm taking
I'll
over.
take the over on that one too.
You know what?
See, that's why I think 5 is too low.
Let's go 7.
That's too high.
Let's go 6.
Y'all say 6. I'm
taking the under.
5 is a good number, man.
It's gonna only be 5 coaches.
I would say stay at 5, and I'll take the over.
I'm gonna take the under at 5. It's only gonna be 5 coaches get fired Black Friday.
Who's your 5?
My 5 coaches to get fired in no particular order, D. Is
and these fucking OCs need to go too.
That's who need to go.
I think Ryan Rivera is going to get fired in Washington.
Yeah, he gone.
Yeah.
I think I think they will not retain Steve Wilkes. I hope they do, but they will not retain him. I think I think what's the name up in Indianapolis? He's gonna get fired.
Frank Wright.
Right.
Frank Wright. He's gonna get fired. Lovie Smith is a possibility. He may get fired. They playing
hard for him. He fine.
I love he gone.
Lovey's fine. Them boys are playing hard for him, and I told y'all asses they was gonna fuck around and beat one of these teams, and it happened.
And like I said, I got to take the under, man, because the way I'm looking at it right now, the Chargers coach, he's gonna probably get fired. Hackett's gonna probably get fired.
I think Mike McCarthy get fired if they don't win a playoff game.
Mike McCarthy, I would say no. I'm sitting on 4 right now. I got Denver. Denver. I got the Chargers.
Jerry Jones is not gonna fire McCarthy.
He's not.
Thank you, because he's a yes man, and McCarthy, and he fit the.
He might get another position within the organization.
And Jason Garrett told Mike McCarthy where the body was hidden and gave him the picture, so he's safe.
He's not safe.
You want to hear my 6? Because I took the over.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the only reason if just so some mind blowing reason my boy leaves Pittsburgh, he wouldn't go to Dallas because he's too headstrong for Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones can't control him. So he would not go to Dallas, man.
Jerry Jones is not going to have a black coach
of the Cowboys. Sean
no, I didn't say that he would go there. I said that if Mike Tomlin was to somehow get fired, coaches you think wouldn't get fired are going to get fired because they're going to scoop him up instantly.
Right.
Yeah. It's going to be a whole sweepstakes.
Jerry Jones is not hiring no black head coach in Dallas.
Hey, D, who your six real quick, and then we're going to jump off to the boxing.
All right, real quick. I'm taking the over from the 5 on Black Monday, even though we already got one.
We fix it.
Daly from San Diego, Hackett from Denver, Reich from Indianapolis, Wilkes in Carolina, Harbaugh in Baltimore, Rivera, Washington.
Yeah.
Ooh,
you forgot about
Harbaugh?
No, Harbaugh not getting fired. It's one bad season.
Shit, why not? Why not? The way that thing unraveled, then you got the whole locker room dysfunction.
I don't
think the Jackson thing looming.
I don't think Jimmy going nowhere, man.
It ain't one bad season. It's 2 seasons of bad decisions.
This ain't just one bad season.
This is a carryover.
And then on top
who
of
you
that,
gonna replace him with? My question is, if you fire Harbaugh, who you gonna replace him with that's gonna be better than him? Think about it.
Hey, man, that's a good one, man. We're gonna put a pause on that. We're gonna
who you gonna replace him with?
Hey,
Mike Tomlin. If Mike Tomlin get fired,
he won't get fired.
He won't go. He won't go over there. He won't come to Boston.
Sean Payton will end up in L.A.
Hey, let's put a bookmark in that. That's a perfect situation for Sean Payton. Let's put a bookmark in that. We're going to really tackle that when we jump off into the football. But, hey, boxing was this weekend, man. My boy, Bomb Squad is back, baby. Deontay Wilder knocked Robert Helenius out in the first round with a sharp right hand. Boom, on the button. Lights out, night-night.
Bomb Did anybody even see that fight?
No.
Hey,
I didn't even know he fought.
Me neither.
Nope.
Bomb Squad fought this week, man.
Did you see it, BP?
Yes, I did. I saw I saw the whole first round, and it ended in like around 2 minutes and something. Bomb Squad. He back. He looked refreshed. And
he stood on a box. And a one round fight is not helping him learn how to box.
He's fighting at 221. So
what we're saying is he reverted to fighting bums.
No. He's building himself back up, man. He got to rebuild his brand.
He's fighting bums because he been whooped so much by the Gypsy King. Nobody want to see him fight him.
Whoa. At first fight, he knocked the Gypsy King out.
He did.
But then what happened after that?
He got
talking about Myron? You talking about the first fight? He done got his ass kicked 3 times after that.
Hey, man. I think he's back. I think he rebuilt himself. He refocused. Got a new trainer. He's lighter. He's at that 220, 227 instead of he had 221.
2 minutes.
Hey, the way his approach, I liked him. I liked the way he approached it and stuff, man. He was throwing good shots.
In 2 minutes, champ? What did you see in 2 minutes?
I saw good jabs. I saw
Stop it.
Only thing the champ seen was his boy back. The champ seen his boy back.
Put it like this: when y'all get a chance, go on YouTube and do that, and let's look at his fight. You gonna see the difference, man. You gonna see the difference.
You're not finna see nothing in a 1 round fight, BP. Come on,
anyway, man. I'm going with Bomb Squad over anybody, baby. I don't give a damn who
he still can't box.
You saw him fighting a B-list bum.
Hey, man, he fought an undefeated fighter, man.
How did Mickey say that, Rocky? They were handpicked.
Hey, man.
Setups.
Fought a bum.
Hey, Wilder is back. Then
he fought somebody that they put in front of him to make him look good and
feel good about himself. Ego boost.
Wilder is back. Fuck what they talk about. He's back, y'all. The Bomb Squad is back, baby.
See, that's what I love about people, champ. He always be on that bullshit about people he like. He's back.
He's back. The Bomb Squad is back, baby.
He fought a cold bologna sandwich.
Hey, Bomb Squad is back, man. Hey, our next fight was Devin Haney and Kambosos. They second fight, man. Now, that was a good fight, man. Kambosos came out that fight, man. He was throwing punches, man. But Devin Haney, man, that cat the real deal, man. The Devin the Dream Haney, man. And they say what's next for him is they say he wants to battle Tank Davis. Him and Tank, they trying to mix it up and unify the belts and everything. But Haney and Tank Davis would be a damn good fight, man. Haney, but one thing I saw with Haney is Haney don't have no knockout power. And that may be a problem, man. If you don't got no knockout power, he's a good technician in the ring, but he didn't have no knockout power. He had Kambosos on the ropes a couple times.
Floyd Mayweather ain't have no knockout power, won 50 straight fights.
He didn't. But we talk about Tank Davis. That's a different beast from Kambosos, though. Tank Davis, that little boy, that cat got some knockout power. And if you get caught slipping,
if you can't hit him, it don't matter.
Oh man, Tank Davis is just as fast as Devin Haney. So I mean,
what you don't know about this whole thing, man, is they used to be sparring partners.
Mm-hmm.
And he already done kind of put the hands to Tank Davis.
That would be a good fight, though. I would definitely love to see that fight. That would be a very good fight.
They was on Sirius Satellite Radio talking about this about 2 months ago after one of his fights where he said, you know, he been trying to put this fight together for a minute. But, you know, they ain't really made no move on it because, you know, him and Tank used to spar. And they didn't strap before. And he really don't think they can't really trying to do it.
Yeah. So it is what it is. We would definitely check that out to see what's going on, man, and how them fights end up. But I had to just give a shout out to our boxing brothers out there, man. One of the brothers who out there, our subscribers that love boxing. Hey, we may not hit it, but when we do, we're gonna talk about it and chop it up and watch some more noticeable fights that's coming up this year.
Boxing ain't gonna be need to talk about the Spence and what's the name of fight. I don't hear nothing else about boxing until Spence and what's the boy name?
Bud Crawford.
Yeah, I don't hear nothing else about boxing till they fight.
That will be a good fight. Crawford and Spence.
It's supposed to be booked like November or something like that.
What you say?
They supposed to have a deal on that fight already.
Yeah, man, but you know, it gets down to the money, man. All of them think all of them box office, man. Who draw the bigger crowd? That's what it boils down to. Who draws the bigger crowd?
Let's please stop talking about people's champ boy because he fighting bums.
Hey man, you just don't like Wilder, but that's all right though, man.
All right, next topic.
Moving right along, man. I'm gonna let Dino turn over there. We're gonna talk about college football. I'm gonna step away for around 10-15 minutes and then I'll be back. Dino, college football.
Don't believe when champ break, he break.
Right. So he said 10:15. The time now is 8:58 Central Standard Time.
So 9:15. Around 9:15, I'll be back.
So 9:13, you should be swinging back through.
You gotta give me a grace period.
There ain't no grace period. See,
the
here
Warriors
it go.
will be through the whole ring ceremony by the time he gets back on.
Yeah, it'll be.
Who gives a shit about the Warriors? Fuck them. All right,
I'm with that too. I might give a damn about Steph Curry.
Right.
Hey, Myron, be quiet, dog. You like Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, you can't talk about nobody's tour.
Baker Mayfield. Past tense, Cole. That's past tense.
Crystal sister stay in Dallas.
All right, we tried.
She's a real estate agent. She stayed. Where'd she stay? She's in Cedar Hill.
I think Baker Mayfield, the only thing that we are unanimous on.
Man,
downtown Dallas.
I can't believe I got 8-year-old quarterbacks.
Hey, it's on D, man. D, talk about your college football and your Tennessee Vols shocking the world, baby. I'll be back.
Yeah, let's pull this up real quick. We're gonna look at these new AP rankings here. Top 25. A lot of moving and shaking, man. It's getting down to the nitty gritty here in college football. The cream's starting to separate from the corn. All these pretenders are starting to get exposed.
Boy, Nick Saban's starting to have a panic attack.
Man, I thought he was about to have a damn heart attack on the sideline.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Now here's the thing with the Tennessee game. Like I said, I call shit like I see it. I know the Tennessee fans are excited. You know, we haven't been in contention since Peyton Manning was in school. But we'll take the win with a grain of salt. They almost tricked that damn game off. They almost tricked that game off on defense. Their defense did not adjust to what Alabama was doing in the second half. They scored 21 points in the first quarter. And by the time it was the end of the third, they had only scored another touchdown. Meanwhile, Alabama scored 18 unanswered points. A few calls here and there, that would have been a different result. So they're going to have to fix that defense, man. If they want to really make a run at this, they're going to have to fix that damn defense.
Hey, man, but you know what's funny about all this? The boy Nick Saban sent some video to the NCAA about the bad calls in the game trying to protest Tennessee's victory.
The same man that gets every call is complaining about the calls?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving along. Georgia remains at number 1. Ohio State is coming in at number 2. My Vols have moved up to 3. They swapped spots with Alabama. Alabama dropped to 6. Michigan stays at 4. Clemson is at 5. I think Clemson is a farce. I don't think they're as good as their record.
Whoa, man. Back up off my Clemson Tigers.
Like I said, Coach, I just call what I see. I have not been impressed with Clemson this year.
We just win, baby.
Okay, defend your boys.
Hey, we just know how to win.
That's it?
Yeah. Our defense is solid. We come up with stops when we need them.
Okay. Ole Miss at number 7. TCU at 8. UCLA coming in at 9. And Oregon, which is another team that I just never have any confidence in, rounding out your top 10. So, if you had to pick your top 4 to go to the playoff, which is going to be the top 4, who you got? Who's your top 4 getting in the playoffs as of right now?
Ohio State in there because they get there.
I didn't catch that.
You mean mine or the people who gonna pick?
Yeah, like everybody give me your top 4. Who's going to get in the playoff?
Oh, they're going to find a way to get Alabama back up in there.
Yeah, Bama getting in there. That's
Not if they take another L.
But look at the vote. They still got them in the top 10, and they took an L. Like, no way Bama should be in the top 10 with an L.
Well, they should have lost to Texas, so they technically they should have had 2.
Yeah.
If they had 2, then they'd be out. They're SEC. That's another thing that's keeping them in there.
I'm saying Georgia. I'm saying Ohio State. Bama gonna get in there. They ain't gonna let Tennessee in because it's gonna be too much SEC in there. So Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State gonna win out, and they're gonna make it in there. That's just what it is. Their 4th team is what I'm really finding hard. Who's gonna maintain not to get upset or have a trap game the rest of this season? Because a lot of these teams, I be thinking, like, they're gonna have a trap game somewhere.
Yeah, they all do. But here's the thing: Tennessee still has to play Georgia. I think that's going to determine. And I'm thinking they'll both be undefeated at the time. So that's going to determine who gets in. If Alabama takes another loss, they're out. Then it's down to Georgia or Tennessee. Michigan quietly has won all of their games in blowout fashion. They had a little stumble with Indiana, I think, a couple weeks ago, but they still ended up winning. But yeah, man, Circle this Tennessee Georgia game because after that Tennessee's got a bunch of layups.
Is that the SEC title game or is that a regular season matchup?
It's a regular season, so it's East and West.
Okay.
You still got your East and Western divisions in the SEC. But
Right.
I think that game, that Georgia Tennessee game, is going to determine all the marbles, in my opinion.
But see, here's the caveat. NCAA don't want to give Tennessee any more home games because they tore the goalposts down, right?
I heard about that.
I
So
don't understand why
they're taking donations.
Take the goalposts too that y'all just tore down. I can't take them out of the stadium. It's too big.
But they don't want to replace them, so Tennessee may not have any more home games the rest of the year.
Wow.
They're going to replace those damn goalposts.
Tennessee had to start a GoFundMe.
Which is crazy to me. I saw that and I was like, I thought it was clickbait, to be honest.
It's not. It's serious.
All that money, man. Look, the boosters can get the damn goalposts. They don't make.
This call paid us.
What
Hey,
you say?
give us some goalposts.
Hey man, I seen personal video from a colleague at work. He was there and he had personal video of them toting the goalpost down the street. Like, and he was telling me about this GoFund shit. I'm like, look at it, all that they did, and they put them in debt. Goddamn, know what I'm saying?
No, but that should be called fraud. Don't you got insurance?
Man, look.
Don't y'all got security? Like, damn, what was security if they letting these people just turn the goalposts up?
I understand the jubilation, Knoxville, but act like you've been there before. People have torn down the goalpost before and then you leave it. I have never seen them take the shit out the stadium and down the street.
Well, it have been 15 years, so I mean, I guess that was something waiting on.
What's that, Coach?
You ain't been in Columbia then.
Oh, he's talking about when Brad Smith was there and they finally beat Nebraska or Oklahoma?
Because I was a part of a goalpost taken down and part of it going Harpo's in Columbia.
Oh boy. All right. So Myron, I got your top four. Anybody else got their four that's getting in? This a playoff.
Here's my sad part about it is I believe you're correct about the whole Georgia Tennessee thing. And I really believe if Georgia beats Tennessee and Alabama does not lose anymore, that's how Alabama gonna get back in.
Which is some bullshit.
Because they leave a door open for them.
Yeah, Alabama. I can see Clemson getting that last spot. Tennessee. I don't think. I mean, it can happen, but I don't think Tennessee gonna beat Alabama and Georgia in the same year.
I don't think.
Let's look at this.
Georgia gonna be prepared for that game. Georgia gonna be prepared for that.
I don't think if Tennessee lose to Georgia, if that's their only loss, that knocks them out. I think that sets up a rematch for them in Georgia.
I'm telling you, man, these old NCAA people, man, they got something for Alabama. That one loss, I bet you will knock Tennessee out and will elevate Alabama back into the bowl picture.
Yeah, if they both have one loss, which is asinine because we beat you head to head, so that means we should get in.
Right.
That ain't how that work.
I know that ain't how it work, and that's gonna be.
That ain't how it work, but that's how it should work.
So this Tennessee last 6 games, they got Tennessee Martin this Saturday. Then they got play Kentucky. They always have problems with Kentucky, so I'm a little nervous about that game.
Actually, this year, Kentucky, that's gonna be a good game.
They always have problems with Kentucky. Then they play Georgia. After Georgia, they got Missouri. Missouri played Georgia tough, so you can't just say they're gonna go in there and just take care of Missouri. Then they got South Carolina and wrap up with Vanderbilt. So it's not tough, but like I said, that November game is the game. It's Tennessee, Georgia, Will Tennessee still be at 3 when that game comes around? Will they move up a slot? Does Ohio State lose the game? Let me check Ohio
I don't
State's
see Ohio
schedule.
State losing nowhere.
Let's see. Let's check out their schedule. Ohio State's got Iowa. Then they got Penn State. Then Northwestern, Indiana, Maryland. Ooh. Then they finish with Michigan.
They'll beat Michigan this year.
Oh, I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know.
Last year was better than this year.
I don't think they're gonna beat Michigan this year, bro.
I don't see Ohio State taking an L nowhere in their schedule right now. Not what's left.
It's gonna be fun.
Ohio
I'll tell you
State playing
that.
high level football right now.
Let's take a look at coaches Clemson Tigers, see what they got to finish with in the ACC. All right, so they got Syracuse this Saturday. Then they play Notre Dame, Louisville, Miami, and wrapping up with South Carolina. And while we at it, we'll go ahead and check Michigan's remaining schedule. Michigan, let's see, they have a bye this week. And the following Saturday, October 29th, they got Michigan State. That's always a pretty competitive game, but I think they'll pull that out. Then they have Rutgers, Nebraska, Illinois. I'll circle that Illinois game because the Illinois has been playing well. They've been playing some good ball.
Coach Bielema's got them playing.
So don't just think Michigan's going to just roll through Illinois. That might be a tougher game than they anticipated. And then they finish with Ohio State. So I would say out of all of those 5 schedules, I think Michigan's got the tougher schedule to close out the season. All right.
I think Clemson got a shot of being in there.
They have to win out. I don't think they can get in with a loss. They have to be. I think they have to be undefeated to get in. The same way with Tennessee. I don't think Tennessee will get in with a loss. They have to be undefeated.
Let's see how it match up.
They somehow always find a way to win. They got a good defense.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
All right. The time is 9:12. BP should be back on in 1 minute.
He will not.
No, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt tonight. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, Coach Rick slid up in the comments. Hang on for a second. Let's see. Coach Rick said to keep Alabama out, the winner of Georgia Tennessee has to beat Alabama in the SEC championship game. Alabama will hang around in the top 4 in the polls.
I can dig it.
Yes,
yeah,
right.
They gonna keep Alabama relevant, man.
It's bullshit because they totally beatable this year.
Right, they should have been knocked off already.
Texas jagged off a game they should have won.
Right. Well, the refs
and Tennessee just beat them. Tennessee did everything to throw that game away, and they still found a way to win.
I got a question though.
Go ahead.
I'm in St. Peter's, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at Bolero Bowl in St. Peter's. What is the over under on me making it to back out to Creed 4 before Champ get back on his line?
Oh, what we setting it at? 10 minutes?
Man, I think you can make it.
I think it's a 25-minute drive from here to there. And I don't think he's gonna be back home.
Maybe he he had to visit the White Porcelain God.
Yeah, see, that was cold, but I gotta change real quick.
I gotta do a whole strip.
Yeah.
Rinse.
He had to go drop the kitties out of the pool.
Yeah. I mean, it was Taco Tuesday, but yeah, Coach Rick, you right. They gonna keep Alabama relevant and piss everybody off because we want to see some new teams in this damn playoff. Anywho, it is 9:14. BP is not returned, and I know he wants to get in on this NFL action. So I'll stall for a little bit and let's look at some NHL scores. since the season just started. Let's check out some NHL scores. So, right now the Golden Knights are beating the Flames 2-1. Sabres are beating the Oilers, same score 2-1. Kings are losing to the Predators. That's the West End's Predators, 1-0. Senators beat the Bruins 7-5. Flyers beat the Lightning 3-2. And the Islanders beat the Sharks 5-2. Long season. We're about a weekend. Like I said, man, I'm in full football mode, college and NFL. I haven't even watched the hockey game yet. Typically, I really check in right around Christmas to kind of see how things are going. It's kind of like basketball, the same way. Basketball doesn't really start for me personally until at the All-Star break. These first couple of months is just like tune-ups. Yeah, and then you have your Christmas game. I get that. But the real games don't start till after the All-Star break. That's when you start seeing teams separate.
Dig that.
Now, the better question is, what the hell is going to happen with old Russell Westbrook? What's going to happen with him? Anybody want to take that one?
Nobody want him. Nobody want him, and his contract too expensive to buy him.
Right. This is the last year on that contract.
Right.
So it's, you know what? If Russ is smart, and the problem is that he's never actually been put in a situation where he's had to do this. He will accept his role coming off the bench and excel.
Right.
That's his best bet. That's his best bet right now. I mean, he could kill it coming off the bench. He could kill it coming off the bench. I still don't know what the heck the Lakers was doing with. I'm still trying to figure out. Forget Westbrook. I'm trying to figure out how Pelinka still got a job.
Who? Pelinka.
Right.
Man, you
Pelinka.
too? Yeah, you
I'm
too.
trying to figure out. I'm like, I don't understand that. Like, how do you put together these two rosters? Like, how do you waste the prime, the tail end of the prime of LeBron's career? This man ain't gonna play. He ain't gonna play like 30 years. He already in year 20.
Right.
You know, you supposed to once the Lakers got LeBron, he was supposed to put together rosters that help LeBron win championships.
He don't know how to do that first, like.
This ain't. What you say, gang?
I said he don't know how to do that. You got to remember that roster that got put together with LeBron. That was Magic Johnson.
Yeah, Magic Johnson and unfortunately.
And he don't know. He thought it was gonna be easy to just keep it going. That's why he did all that work. And I Magic got out the way, so he'd be like, "Look, you don't know what you're doing."
Yeah.
So.
And Kobe was helping them with a lot of stuff too.
Right.
Kobe was helping them with a lot of stuff, and he ain't.
Man, because any good GM would have been moved off of AD.
It ain't even moving off. It ain't even moving off of AD. I ain't mad at them for keeping AD. I'm mad at them for what LeBron teams have you ever seen that don't have straight up shooters. Like every team LeBron's been on that has won has shooters and great defenders. You don't got guys on there that can shoot. These guys barely can shoot 30% from three, let alone 37.
Right.
It's like this is just crazy.
Yeah.
You know, you can't like you gotta look at the landscape around you. Before you can get to the NBA finals, you gotta get out the West.
Right.
And you ain't getting out the West without shooters.
Right.
You can't out body. Like, I mean, granted you got a lot of defense. You got a lot of defense. You got a lot of stuff going for you in certain areas. But if you can't score with Golden State, if you can't score with Dallas, if you can't score with
The Lakers will be a number two seed this year going into the playoffs.
they're gonna be a what?
A number 2 seed going into the playoffs.
Who?
Who was that?
Lakers.
See, now you sound like a Cowboys fan. You better hope for 5-6.
There she go with that energy again. We'll take it. We know what to do with it.
You better hope for 5 or 6.
It's just it's just an analogy. She wasn't shooting at people.
Yeah, she was shooting at me. I know first lady. She was shooting at me.
Maybe something. Not.
Nah, they can get in. They'll be a 5 or 6 seed.
That's what I said, 5 or 6.
Memphis not gonna be like they was last year. Y'all get
that.
Out.
They're gonna be better.
It ain't even about just Memphis. You're talking about Denver has their whole full arsenal, and they was 5th. I mean, it was 6th.
So we just forgetting about Dallas.
And Dallas
fluky, man. They were supposed to be awesome the year before when they got Porzingis. Like I ain't putting my hat on Dallas.
But you got the Clippers. You got the Clippers. You got Dallas. You got
That's
Denver.
who scared me this year is the Clippers. I ain't worried about the Warriors. I'm worried. Them damn Clippers scared me this year.
Man, the Clippers don't never stir me. They the Chicago Cubs of basketball. They will find a way to blow.
Okay.
True.
Time check. The time is now 9:21 Central Standard Time.
Moving on to NFL.
And we have still not heard from our gracious host.
And I am getting in the car.
She is getting in the car. We're getting close to this NFL recap because we got a lot to cover, and it's 9:22.
Go for it. Time waits for no man.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. Let me turn my video back on. I'm back. And now let's pull up these NFL scores so we can get into it. Get my shit together here. Bear with me, folks. Recapping week 6. Well, we're not going to start with that game because that's the Monday night game. So let's go back. We're not going to start with that game. Let's start with the first game of that week. Let's go to the Thursday night game since it was probably the worst game of the.
I don't know. Monday night is a close.
That was pretty damn atrocious, but this one was. I went bowling because I knew this was going to be a bad game. On a positive note, Brian Robinson Jr. first game after being shot in the knee, did a good job, man. 17 carries with 6 yards and a touch. He has supplanted Antonio Gibson as the lead back in that Commanders backfield. And then I'm going to circle this.
You gotta suck when you get replaced by a dude who got shot.
That's like getting fired on your day off, ain't it?
Dude, bro, can walk, and you,
bro, like you can't outrun a dude that got shot in his damn leg not even 8 weeks ago.
You heard the song he come out to when he at home.
Who shot you?
Nah, he come out to Mini Me, 50 Cent.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that video. That's dope.
He's back, folks, at 9:24 Central Standard Time.
Oh,
I just went over about 9 minutes, man. That's all.
That's all right.
I didn't think you was gonna make it back before I got home.
You should have took that bet, man. We'd all owed you some money.
Hey, I should have took the over under. Huh?
You should have took it. Well, we just started on the NFL, man. We talking about the Commanders and Bears. We were saying how
that shitty ass Thursday night game we wasted our time watching. Oh, okay.
It was actually better than
I
the
got a
one
question.
previously.
What's up with the NFL this year? The Monday night and Thursday night games have been trash all season long. Trash.
I'll explain that to you, Myra. Here's the problem. Now, I'm an NFL fan. I want to see football every damn day. But I'm also realistic and understand you have to give these players a chance to recover. You can't play a football game every day. This is why they only play once a week. That's why they don't practice with pads every day. So, the fact that now you're taking these teams after they play on a Sunday and having to play on Thursday, their whole rhythm is thrown off. They don't get proper rest. They don't get to treat injuries the same amount. And you're throwing it back out there. And you think you're going to get a Sunday result on a Thursday. So I'm in favor. It's never going to happen because it's all about money.
Right.
They just need to get rid of Thursday night games. And just go back to Sunday and Monday. And then obviously your Monday night game is your prime game, your prime matchups, or exclusively on Monday night. And another thing I think the NFL needs to bring back is they need to start flexing these games. Because the Monday night game next week is the Patriots and Bears. Like, who wants to see that shit?
Trash on top of trash.
Dumpster fire, right? They used to flex, hey, you got pushed to the night game because this is a good matchup. Go back to that. Get rid of these Thursday games. Give Amazon a refund.
I don't agree with that. Get the Thursday game, but just put a better game on Thursday.
Even if you put a better game on Thursday, you could put the best two teams on Thursday. It's not going to be a good product because of the reason I just gave.
Think about it.
Hey guys, before we go a little step further, I want to give a shout out to Let the Film Speak, Jeremy and Willie Jack. I'm finna post their link. If you guys haven't subscribed to their channel, go on here and subscribe to their channel. Let the Film Speak, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Hey man, we appreciate y'all. They shout us out every time on their podcast on Wednesday nights, man. Him and Willie Jack chop it up about football, man. They shout us out every Wednesday, man. So we shout them out, showing them some love tonight. Click on that link and subscribe to their channel, man. Let the film speak, guys.
I might join you brothers tomorrow, man.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Hey, Jeremy, Willie Jack, if y'all want me, me and Dino, we'll slide through on you. Whoever else from the No Balls, No Glory group, we don't mind making an appearance. You just let us know, brother.
Right on.
Sir.
But back to this point about the Thursday night games real quick, and then we'll get to the next game.
Yeah.
Hey Dino,
What's
you
up?
know how you always say, the divisional rivalries are always good games.
Right.
It's gotten to the point where even with Thursday night football, like when is the last time you seen no matter what their records are, the Browns and the Steelers not have a straight up I can't miss a play. That's what those games are. And I'm sorry, that game was boring. And
Yeah.
I'm a Steelers fan. It was boring. This is not.
Yeah, I get
it.
In a league that basically is tilted to offense, all the rules are designed to keep the quarterback healthy, and I'll get to that later. That's a whole nother can of worms with all these damn concussions. So you have all of these protocols in places. You have all this technology and advancements with equipment. Yet still, all these quarterbacks are getting concussions on basic ass tackles. I don't get it. But I'm getting out the car. Let me get back in the car. Speaking of car, this man had 99 yards passing. This guy, 99 yards.
Oh,
Carson Wentz.
He stuck up the post, man.
Now, to his defense, he did break his ring finger. And that's probably what
was that on his throwing hand? Yes,
it was
or no?
on his throwing hand.
Okay.
So obviously, that's why he's not playing this week. So Taylor Heineke will be your starting quarterback for the Commanders in their next game this weekend. And I know Let the Film Speak said that the Bears had plenty of chances to win that game. I'm going to say this before I move on to the next game and I'll let BP take over. Bears coaching staff, please understand what you have at quarterback.
Right.
What you said.
You don't
Right.
have a fucking pocket passer. You need to adjust the offense to fit that dude.
Yeah.
Because once he runs, he's like Cam. You can't get him down. They like damn near the same size. So in that game, I actually stopped bowling to watch because it was coming down to the last drive. All right, I'm gonna check it out. Justin Fields ran the ball down. They had no timeouts. If it wasn't there, that dude was taking off, and he probably ate up about 65, 70 yards. You bastards get to the damn red zone and decide, let's throw it 4 times. How did you get to the red zone?
Running the football.
Did you learn anything from Russell Wilson? Did you learn anything from the Colts at the 1-yard line? I'm sorry, I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat it till I'm tired of saying it's these damn offensive coordinators getting cute.
You just don't like you don't like the
Sometimes you
offensive
can call the
coordinators get them
offense you want to
cues.
call because of the play.
No.
Because they don't call plays to win the game. They want to run their shit,
Right.
and it's costing the teams wins.
They call
I
plays
agree with
to get
that.
on ESPN. They call plays to get on highlight reels.
Right? They trying to make a come up.
Yeah.
Like these guys are not doing like I know we ain't got to that game yet, but look at what Saquon did. Look at what Saquon did at the end of that game.
He pissed off a lot of fantasy people, but they got the dub.
But they got the dub. He apologized
man.
to the fantasy people after the fact, but he's like, but these offensive coordinators, oh no, they won't want to run it in. They will want to throw a slant to try to get it in instead of running.
Yeah.
Stopping.
You need 1 yard, but you're gonna go to shotgun. Let's go 5 yards back and run a fucking reverse to get a half a yard.
Half a yard.
Man, that's a crocker. Man, you know that's a crocker. You know what?
Really,
Hey, man,
BP,
take it away,
you gonna
BP.
get real politically. You gonna get politically correct on that one.
Hey man. hey, I'm just gonna tell you, man. That sucked, man. That was hey man, they've spent all this money, all these millions of dollars with Amazon for these games and stuff, man. And you got to put a better product out there. I'm just sorry. I just hate to say it. You just got to put a better product out there, because if you don't, you're gonna start losing viewers, and when you lose viewers, you lose money. So you want to make sure you don't want to lose no money. Hey, next game, the Falcons at the 49ers, man. Dino, you called it. You said it was a goddamn trap game for the 49ers. And they fell for the bait. Ah, damn. They fell for the bait, man.
Jimmy OBGYN was missing the GYN.
Hey, man. Hey, my boy Brandon Ayuk, 8 receptions, 83 yards and 2 tubs and everything. Ayuk 8, man. Debo didn't do too much, man. Kittle's starting to wake up a little bit that game and everything, man. But I think they're keying on Debo quite a bit, man, and they trying to take Debo out the game some and everything. So what y'all think?
Word is 49ers is one of the teams interested in McCaffrey.
Yes, they are one of the teams that is interested. Them and the LA Rams are interested.
What team you think a better fit? Rams or 49ers?
The Rams are the better fit. Because
I say 49ers.
I say the Rams because of their offense and McVay's play calling.
It's been shitty this season.
I think he's a better play caller than Shanahan.
But their team is set up to be a run team first. And Garoppolo is just supposed to protect the ball and play action.
I think the 49ers got something special in Elijah Mitchell. He just got to stay healthy. But they got something special with him. Hey, let the film speak. Say anytime Jimmy G has to throw the ball 42 times, the 49ers are in
like
trouble.
I said, this ain't a quarterback team. This is a running team and defense, and take advantage of opportunities because of your running game.
Yeah,
he is a game managing quarterback.
I think the 49ers was looking past the Falcons ahead to the Chiefs next Sunday night. But that's what
they did have some injuries, but man, God, y'all let fucking Marcus Mariota carve y'all up without Cordero Patterson.
Both that.
They
let Pitts get a touchdown.
No, don't give him that. Don't do that.
You can't.
That man he had 19 fucking yards.
Hey,
everybody's having a damn celebration because he scored a touchdown. I'm sorry, I see 4 targets, 3 catches, 19 yards. Guess what? If he don't get a touchdown, how many points is that in the standard league? 1.
1 in standard, 5 in PPR. Hey man, that's why I'm finna try to trade that bastard, man.
No, you're not.
You been trying.
You about to eat that? Ain't nobody taking him.
All right.
You been trying to trade him all season.
Hey, girl, you need to be trying to solicit all goddamn trades you can.
You can't even get it out.
I got tongue tied, goddamn. I can get that out fast enough.
Hey, VP, but you're not gonna be able to trade Pitts, man. You can't get a bag of kicking balls for Pitts right now.
Hey, nobody
you're gonna have to
want
eat.
him.
You just got to eat him.
Hey,
I gotta eat him in 2 leagues.
Hey man, people.
I done told y'all if VP send you a trade, it's come with a warning.
Trash.
You're opening this, the devil. Do not open. Do not accept.
It's coming with a jar of pickled pig feet.
Hey, Myron, you still shit? You stay in the CC's basement, nigga. Yeah, you staying in the basement, so y'all in the same house. So you need to shut up.
My reason you down there putting your name on the orange juice.
That's all right.
Don't touch my shit.
Look, I'm down to put my name on the orange juice and accepting his trades at the same time.
The nigga walking around in his drawers and stuff and say, man, you got company coming over. Nigga, put your damn clothes on.
Hey, Myron, that's all right. We got the NBA League Pass and the Sunday ticket in our crib. We gonna watch it and enjoy it.
And all the food, we good.
Hey,
and all the food.
Hey, time out real quick. Coach Rick said Kelsey had 4 touchdowns on 25 yards. Nobody said nothing. The reason nobody said nothing, Coach Rick, is because it's Kelsey. He gets touchdowns. He gets red zone targets. Pitts hasn't proven anything yet, and they've already anointed this dude as a top 5 tight end.
Man, I would never pick Pitts in my life, man. Hey, man, only reason I don't drop him, man, because I know if I drop him, somebody gonna go in and pick him up, and that motherfucker gonna end up having a good season, man.
That's why you just keep him on the bench till you see something.
That's it. Till I see a spark of glimmer. Hey, the Browns, the Patriots came in and thumped their ass, man. 38-15, man.
Man, can we hurry up and get Deshaun into the building and onto the field?
Well, he's in the building. But he can't be on the field.
I mean,
they finally got him back in the building. That was
the Jacoby Brissett experience is over.
This damn Zappy, man. Hey, God, he stink, man. But they talk about Zappy looking like the real deal. I'm like, Zappy?
He's another Mac Jones. He's like a clone of Mac Jones. Same quarterback.
Zappy.
Same quarterback doing the same thing.
Hey man, who's the next man up in Cleveland besides Brissett?
Your boy Hobbs from Pittsburgh. Is that right, CC? Hobbs?
Do you go with Hobbs?
You might have to because Brissett has been terrible the last at least 3 games now, and now they're just putting 9 in the box and saying you're gonna have to pass it because we're not gonna let Chubb run for 200 yards.
And
Chubb,
12
carries for 56 yards. Kareem Hunt 4 carries for 12 yards.
The quarterback they got from Pittsburgh is trash. They kept Mason Jar over him.
Mason Jar. Damn, I didn't even think about that. Unless he wanted to get out.
Yeah. I think that was ownership's problem. Hey, Hobbs is better than
Dobbs.
Mason Rudolph.
Is it Dobbs? Yeah, because he's from Tennessee. He's from Tennessee.
So man, that was the Browns need some help, big time, man. The Browns need some help.
So is Stefanski safe?
Yeah, because he gonna get Deshaun Watson. Now, if they go stick up the place next year with Watson, his ass is fired. He won't even make it through the bye week.
Damn.
I promise you, he won't even make it through the bye week. Hey, you got the Packers and the Jets. Hey, man. Goddamn Jets, man.
Jets are for real.
Man. the Jets are the real deal, man.
You know why they're the real deal, BP?
What's that?
Because they have a good damn head coach. Who was a what?
Robert Saleh.
Saleh, defensive coordinator from the 49ers.
Defensive coordinator.
I'm just going to shut up because I keep saying the same shit.
I've been saying it for years. I've been saying it for years. The offensive coordinator suck.
Hey, Coach Rick made a good point in the chat. He said no running back has scored a TD against the Patriots this year.
Damn, not one?
Not one running back, he said.
Coach Rick, but I did tell y'all about the Packers this year.
Not one quarterback.
I did tell y'all about the Packers this year, and now we're seeing it.
Shout out Coach Rick sharing that knowledge, man. Like he did.
Coach Rick say the New York teams are 9-3. Let the film speak say the only hope for Pitts is if Ritter takes over at QB.
Facts.
It's
not gonna happen. It's gonna have to take an injury.
Yeah,
because Mariota done got them some wins, so they gonna ride with Mariota.
Yeah, hey, only way Desmond Ritter get in there and take over at QB if they knock Mariota's noodles loose. Once they knock his noodles loose, he'll get in there, man.
Hey, his ass keep running, it can happen.
It will happen.
Keep running.
Hey man,
don't slide past this Green Bay game real quick.
Hey man, no. We finna talk about Breece Hall, man. God damn, man. How many people done passed up on Breece Hall, man?
I tried to get him.
It's about the Jets running back.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I got him.
That dude the real deal, man.
Well, he's not the only one, but he had the preseason hype. He definitely had the preseason hype and is living up to it.
And the Jets, man, they don't have the Jets defense. Hey, they are underrated, man. With Sauce Gardner, man. Hey, I like that. Sauce had the cheese head on walking out the stadium.
And somebody knocked.
Hey, that was Alan Lazard. Hey, that
Alan Lazard knocked it off.
Yeah, that was
But
Alan Lazard.
He was laughing when he did it, though. That's how you know things are bad in Green Bay, because he wasn't pissed. He just laughed knocking it off like, yeah, we suck, but who cares?
What does the Packers need to do to get this shit together, man?
There's nothing they can do.
Fire Matt LaFleur.
You know what? I'm not even gonna put this on the coach. I'm gonna put this on AR-12. All that bullshit in the offseason. He gonna retire. He not gonna retire. Him and his contract. You basically let the number one receiver in the league walk. You didn't replace him with shit. Your defense was already overrated. When I saw the preseason, I was like, Packers defense ain't this damn good. I mean, they got some pieces, but they lost some pieces. They're not a number 2 defense in the league. I knew that. That's why I didn't take them in no league. I was like, I don't trust that shit. You know why? Because the offense is not going to score points. They're going to be on the field too long and get exposed. What's happening? Exactly what the fuck I said. Packers ain't scoring no points. Aaron Rodgers is frustrated. And now Aaron Jones ain't getting off because he's their only weapon. A.J. Dillon is overrated. He gets the shitty running plays. Like, the dude's 245, and they keep trying to just jam him up on trap running plays. He don't get toss sweeps. He don't get screens. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
You know, and you want to know what I would have to agree with you on AR-12 tip. The part I don't understand is that you've been in Green Bay for how long, and they've never gotten you a number 1 receiver, and you helped turn Devontae Adams into the number 1 receiver and one of the number 1 receiver in the league, and you let him get out the door. This is not an organization that's showing that they're gonna get you weapons. You had a weapon. You supposed to try to hold on to that for all costs. It ain't like you need the money.
Should have took his ass to San Francisco. It was set up for him to go to Frisco. Go home, play your last few years out there on a contending team, warmer weather with weapons. You'd have had Debo, Ayuk, and guess what? Some other people would have went out there if he'd took his ass out to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think they had a good chance of landing Odell if he would have went to San Francisco, to be honest with you.
Because the Rams done pissed him off, so he not even considering the Rams anymore.
Hey, they say AR-12 quit on this team, period. That's what Coach Rick say. 80 Cooks, my cousin, 80 Adamo. He said, hey, man, he is slow. Hey, man, hey, it's a lot, man. Hey, Rogers got a lot of soul searching to do. He better go see the Zen master, the Buddhist priest. I don't know what the hell he got to do, man, but he got to do something, man.
Well, first of all, he got
Rogers be back next year being a bad man. It's a bad year.
Cut the man bun off.
That's when y'all played Peyton like that. He came back.
That man bun, man, has a lot to do with. Hey, cut that off, man. His
cut that shit off. Go get this man a receiver. I'm sure it's gonna be some free agent receivers, but you need to go get him. You need to go get him a stud.
Yeah,
that crop of receivers you got ain't gonna get it done.
Hey man, Zach Wilson, man, he only was 10 for 18 for 110 yards passing. Like I say, Breece Hall and Michael Carter. Breece Hall touched it 20 times. Corey Davis. One thing I noticed about Zach Wilson, man, when Flacco was in there, he threw it to Garrett Wilson a lot, but Zach Wilson trusts Corey Davis, man.
That's his guy.
That's his guy.
But you know what? Who he's not throwing the ball to, which is shocking, Elijah Moore. And I was actually excited to see what was going to happen this year with Elijah Moore.
Yes.
And this dude fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, he's not even throwing.
He had 0 targets in that game. He went out there doing cardio. He's running routes.
Do we think that Aaron Rodgers is like? Here's the thing. Aaron Rodgers he's way too calm right now. Like way too calm.
Uh-huh.
Like do we think that Aaron Rodgers is doing this on purpose because he's like, I'm gonna show you.
He wanted
why y'all need
I think he wanted to get traded.
Not that he want to get traded.
They're not finna trade him.
No, it ain't that. It's like y'all keep on throwing me these trash receivers, expecting me to go out here and save the day. Y'all gonna have to open up the bank and go get me somebody. Y'all gonna have to go open the bank and go get me some actual receivers. Cause he's too calm.
Hey, they say Aaron Jones should get the majority of the touches. You can line Aaron Jones up in the slot and run Corey Dillon because Aaron Jones can run it.
But see, that's the problem. AJ Dillon is playing like shit this year. He scored one touchdown. He won't score one touchdown week 1 and ain't sniffed the end zone since. He hasn't cracked 100 yards at all this season. He's only had more than 50 yards twice. So no, you can't just. You literally have to put both of them out there at the same time because you don't have the wide receivers that scare anybody.
Yeah.
Do y'all think the problem in Green Bay is that receivers just don't want to go there? It'd be freezing cold there. I'm like, that would be on one of the last places I would want to play.
Shit, then how did Devontae Adams do it in the damn cold? He didn't drop passes in fucking December and January.
But you got, like you just said, they built Devontae Adams. He wasn't no all-star. Like, to spend the money and get the good receivers there that's already cold. I don't think they want to go there. It's like,
Well, I'm going to pause and say he didn't build Devontae Adams because Devontae Adams is still performing with Derek Carr, who is shitty.
Yeah.
And we'll have to break that game down because it was a lot to unpack from that damn game.
Hey, man, anytime you got Robert Tonyan, your leading receiver, 10 receptions for 90 yards, that's a problem. That's a big problem. When your tight end's your leading receiver, unless you Kelsey, goddamn it. Now, unless you Kelsey or Mark Andrews, if your tight end's your leading receiver, that's a big-time problem, man. So, man, let's move on, man. They're making me sick, man. The Colts and the Jaguars, man. Hey, man. Hey, and I say they gonna get it together, man.
They not BP.
I know.
Listen to your boy, man. I told you all of everything that's happening. I said it already. It's just happening right before your eyes.
Man, I see now. Colts and Jaguars, man. Hey, Matt Ryan threw the goddamn football 58 times, man. Damn, he threw the ball 58 times Sunday,
and
man.
Still barely won.
Still won by a touchdown.
And still barely won. Melted ice turned into ice for 1 week. He gonna turn back into slush next week. So all you fantasy people that's getting excited that you gonna go pick up Matt Ryan and he gonna throw the ball 60 times again.
Don't y'all go pick
Not
up Matt
happening.
Ryan.
Don't you do
Hey,
it.
the
Better
person
not
I
pick up
played
Matt
this
Ryan.
week picked him up. I dropped him. He picked him up.
Did he play him?
Oh yeah, he so far in the start. No, this coming up week, unless he changed it, that's who is starting starting the quarterback is. So
Yeah, man.
I might have a slight chance this week.
The Colts are just the mystery of the universe, man. Like this is supposed to be like a top 5, top 16 coming into the season, and it ain't happening. Jonathan Taylor looks like a shell of the back he was last year. And it's kind of like Green Bay. They didn't address their wide receiver position. You know, no T.Y. Hilton. What's my guy's name? Their leading receiver is damn, his name always escapes me.
Pittman Jr.
Pittman. But again, he don't
like
scare anybody. He's
right,
just he's just average, you know.
Yeah.
And then you got Taylor, but he's been dinged up. So I don't know. Their defense is not what it was last year either. I don't even think Darius Leonard played at all this season yet.
Hey man, they had Paris Campbell. They had a good little young receiving core, man. Look, a lot of them little guys they snatched from Ohio State, man. Had a good little young receiving core, man, and everything, man. So that's what it is, man, and that's what it do, man. So man, like I say, the Iceman threw so much, man. I know his arm probably he had the ices on, man. 58 passes, man, 42 of 58.
That's nuts.
389 and 3 tubs. Oh man, that's just crazy, man. But you gotta think about that. That number would have been cut in half if Jonathan Taylor was there. You gotta look at that too, man. If JT was there running the rock, that number would have been sliced in half, man.
Now they did find something with Deion Jackson. They did. That's something good that they can take out of that game.
About Action Jackson, baby.
Yeah, we call him Action Jackson. He may be the fantasy darling of the season when it's all said and done.
Hey, you ain't get him. Deion Jackson is a good one to go out there and
if he's available.
If you got room on your roster, you may want to go out there and snag him and bag him.
Let me get on these damn Jags real quick. I don't understand. They drafted Travis Etienne and paired him up with his college quarterback to not throw him the ball.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, Travis Etienne is Alvin Kamara. It's basically the same back. They're a receiving back. They're a mismatch when you send them out on routes. They're not going to tote the rock 30 times a game.
Yeah.
So Eckler, Kamara, Etienne, those 3 backs are essentially the same style back. So I don't know what the fuck you looking at when you're doing film study or game planning, but you're losing these games because you're not utilizing Etienne correctly.
Yeah. Let
Robinson be your in between the tackle guy. And you need to keep they both need to be on the field.
They do.
In my opinion. Need to send this dude on more routes. He should have at least 6 to 7 targets a game. Minimum.
I agree with that.
Because he can take a little dump off pass and break it.
Take it to the house.
Right.
Okay. Hey man, but that Sunshine really didn't do nothing this game neither, man.
Another overrated quarterback, kind of like Herbert.
But hey, his efficiency was great. Quarterback rating was 113. He was 20 for 22 for 165. But all this money they are paying Christian Kirk. 4 receptions, 24 yards, and a touchdown. And the touchdown was like a 7 or 8 yard touchdown or something. Come on, man. You paying this dude all this money, man. My boy was the leading receiver, Zay Jones, baby.
Zay Jones sighting.
Hey, man, Zay Jones, man. Y'all leave Zay alone, man. Hey, man, let's move on to the Vikings and the Dolphins, man. Hey, are the Dolphins Tua coming back this week. Teddy Bridgewater, 23 to 34 for 339 and 2 touchdowns.
You said Tua coming back this week. Is his hand still?
They say he's been cleared and he's ready to come back and play.
He's good.
He's good to go.
You check out his hands and everything. Because you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a basic tackle. They're gonna call roughing the passer because they breathed on him too hard. And
he's gonna get a lot of calls.
He's gonna get another damn concussion.
Just because he cleared don't mean he gonna be back.
Oh, they already said he was starting.
They did say he was starting.
Nah, I wouldn't start him. I wouldn't start.
They're in desperation mode because they're in free fall. You know, the Dolphins were after they beat the Ravens. Everybody's like, "Yeah, Dolphins to the Super Bowl," and they haven't won a game since.
Yeah, but that AFC East, that's the toughest division in football right now. All them teams 500 or better.
So is the NFC East.
And you know the crazy thing about
Washington under 500.
Oh, that's right. Washington's one team under.
Right.
Hey, man.
Ain't that far under.
Hey, and you know the crazy thing about that? The Jets and the Bills are tied for first in the AFC East. With the Patriots 3-3, 1 game behind.
Bills have a first place schedule. The Jets have a last place schedule. That matters.
Right.
That's the question. Y'all think the Jets for real?
You know what? Hey, D, I call BS on that because the Jets are playing top tier teams. They are. Hey,
pull up the Jets schedule. Pull up the Jets schedule.
The Jets played the Ravens, the Browns, the Bengals.
Browns are not a top team.
The Ravens.
They are without Baker Mayfield.
The Browns were a top team.
The Browns ain't the top team.
Yeah,
man.
they were.
They 2-4.
But
now
they team last year.
Yes, they were a top at that time. They were one of the top teams at that time.
But their defenses went to shit, and their quarterback issues continue.
And then the Steelers and the Dolphins, top team, they beat handily. Packers. Now they played the Broncos.
Not a top team.
That's not a top team. They shit.
Keep going.
Then they got the Patriots.
That's the divisional game. You can't get around that.
Then they got the Bills. Then they got the Patriots again.
Divisional.
The Bears.
Not a top team.
Vikings.
And they're 5-1.
Yeah. They 5-1, and they on top of the division.
But I already told you the Vikings was winning that division. And it ain't gonna be close.
Then you got the Bills again. Then you got the Lions, Jaguars,
not a top
Seahawks,
team,
and finish off with the Dolphins.
See that that schedule goes until you play the Bills.
It's like
you play the Bills,
up and down.
You can't control your divisional games, but those out of conference, non-divisional games, it's kind of soft. Those are all winnable games.
But those are the games you got to win.
Yeah, you got to win those because you're not going to beat the Bills. You might surprise the Bills.
Right. But it starts with winning what you're supposed to win.
You just play. Hey, long as you win each week, you're in good shape.
You're right. But you're right, gang. You got to win the games you're supposed to win. You can't throw those away because you're going to lose a game that you thought you were going to win.
Right. Hey. Here's a fun fact. There's only 2 quarterbacks currently in the NFL that have winning records against teams that are 500 or better. Those 2 quarterbacks are Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. So anybody can be beat on any given day, except them 2.
Hey, Coach Rick said Akers, J.K. Dobbins, and Robinson. He say, and people are coming back from their injuries, and guys are coming back way too early. You're right, Coach Rick. They are coming back too early, man. But I blame the teams for that, man. Hey,
which Robinson, Coach? You talking about the Robinson from Washington?
Yeah, he's talking about Robinson from Washington. No, Robinson from Washington, yeah. Hey, but you know what, though? This is the thing, though. In that situation, I know they got team doctors and specialists and everything. sometimes you may have to go outside and get your own independent neurologist and your own independent specialist because it's your life. Hey, it's your life. So who gonna love you more than you?
It's them team doctors are for the team, not you.
Right.
That's
It
it.
works the same way for us in this regular working world.
That's it.
Don't just go to your employer doctor. Nah,
Hey,
you better go to your own.
Go to your primary care. Shit, make it. Hey, let's call it like it is.
Man.
Hey man, we got the Saints and the Bengals, man. Bengals 30-26. Hey, the Saints jacked that game off, man.
They sure did.
They jacked that game off, man.
BP.
What's up, D?
You said the Saints was gonna be that deal this season, man. What's up?
What? Hey! All the shit they going through, they ain't number one game out of first place because Brady's 3-3.
Hey, Dino.
What up?
You notice that BP's track record right now is not that great.
Hey, stop it, Crystal.
Everybody's just not finding a way to make it happen or finding a way to win, huh, this year. Is that what it is?
I mean,
hey, man,
the Ravens defense is trash.
Trash.
Aaron Rodgers ain't figured out nothing.
Trash.
And the Saints, I have a big old question mark.
Hey, man.
And they were all supposed to have figured it out by now.
That was, you know what? The Saints, hey, I ain't going to say the Bengals won that game. I'll say more along the line, the Saints gave that damn game away, man.
Yeah, that 60-yard touchdown to Chase was terrible.
That was horrible.
How did that happen?
Did Marshawn Lattimore play? I didn't even look at it. Was I paying attention? Did Marshawn Lattimore play?
I think the Honey Badger played too.
Oh, my God, man. Come on, dude.
Cameron Jordan played. Taysom Hill played, but he didn't do shit because it's this thing with your Saints, man. This is what irritates me about them. You got Taysom Hill who went off in week 5, right?
No, Marshawn Lattimore did not play.
Oh, he didn't play?
But shit, man. They acquired Chris Harris Jr., man, who got his ass torched. Hey man, Jamar Chase, man, did that boy dirty, man. He did Chris Harris Jr. dirty, man. He founded him. He did everything he wanted to. He fondled that man. God damn, man. Jamar Chase has a warrant for his arrest out in New Orleans, man, for the sexual assault of Chris Harris Jr., man.
Hey, tell us how you really feel.
Hey, man, Chris Harris Jr. need to hang him up, man.
But you're not gonna talk about. You're gonna talk that bad about it, man. They just signed versus the offense that had Taysom Hill that went nuts the week before, and then the next week you give him 5 carries.
Hey D, I'm gonna tell you something.
And then Lattimore didn't play. Didn't play.
Yeah, Marshawn Lattimore didn't play because he would have been on Chase the whole game.
Right.
But see, that's the thing, though, man. A lot of these teams, when they see Taysom Hill coming in, they kind of know they get personnel together because they know what's going to happen, man. They know what's happening.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing. The man is yet to run any damn routes. He's identified as a tight end, but he has 0 catches. He has 0 targets. He hasn't run any routes. You're only putting him in as a wildcat where he can run it or throw it.
Or an H-back.
So, yeah. Right. So you got Olave out. You got
Thomas out.
That was the perfect game to utilize this dude in all 3 of those positions. You know what I'm saying? You can't game plan for him lining up the tight end and running down the seam because the dude is a running back. Once he get the ball, you probably going to have a hard time getting his ass on the ground.
You got Jarvis Landry out. So
right, your whole wide receiver corps was dinged up, right?
You got
logically that was the perfect game for Taysom Hill to fill up the stat sheet, and they literally gave him 5 damn carries.
Hey man, you got to depend on Traquan Smith and Marquez Callaway as your and Juwan Johnson. Hey, I like that young cat, man. So. You got to depend on those guys.
That's just terrible. And that's why. And it ain't the defense. I'm looking at the offense of how they jagged their game because Kamara showed up. That's his best game he had all year.
19 carries for 99 yards.
Yep, and then chipped in with some receptions, right?
Yep.
So you got Kamara cooking. You put Hill out there, and then now you got to deal with either one of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought that was a no-brainer.
Yep. I don't know, but and we're gonna move on to the next game, but it's just something about Joe Burrow. Is it me or does he look like he's a step slower than he was last year? But
that man's been hit. That man's been hit more times than shit.
And
Apollo against Drago, man.
Yeah,
he had an appendectomy too.
He did. He did at the beginning, before in training camp, during training camp. You're right, see.
Yeah.
You're right, but it's just something about I don't know. Joe just don't look like himself no more. But I mean, hey, like I say, it's still early. You're only 6 games in, almost a third.
They'll start blocking. They're gonna take his spleen out.
Hey man, you ain't lying. hey man, next game, the New York Giants 24, the Ravens 20.
The Giants are my shock team of the year. I never thought 5-1.
20.
Myrick, you wasn't around when we did our divisional recaps. Go back and find that one and listen to what I said about the Giants. The Giants were playing pretty good down the stretch towards the end of the season last year. Now, I can't speak on their offense. I was talking about their defense. I said if Saquon comes back, he's healthy, they'll be competitive.
They will be competitive.
They're winning without any wide receiver help. They have nothing out there. Name two wide receivers for the Giants.
Trash and more trash.
They down to their practice squad guys.
Only one I know is Darius Slayton. That's the only one I know.
That's it. So this man's out here with no wide receivers. He's basically winning with Saquon and defense. And he's not he has no interceptions on the season, so he's not turning the ball over.
Hey, let the film freak say Brian Daboll is in the lead for coach of the year right now. I can agree with that.
Yeah. I'll give it to Salah.
I like Daboll, man. Daboll is doing a hell of a job in New York. He's creating a buzz back in New York, man.
But so are the Jets.
The Jets are?
So are the Jets. Now, the reason I give it to Salah, two reasons. The Giants not having any wide receivers, eventually that bubble's going to pop.
Yeah.
You're not going to go through the whole season with just Saquon and no damn wide receivers. The Jets have actually more talent on offense.
They do.
And they have a defense. They have a good defense now to go along with that talented offense. They're young, but they're more talented. So that's why I give the nod to Salah for coach of the year over Daboll.
Hey man, but get back to this game, man. Mark Andrews 7 receptions for 106, man. Hey, we got to get more help at the wide receiver slot, man. We need more help at the wide receiver spot, man. We need us a big time, game changing wide receiver, man. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need us a big time wide receiver, man.
But who are you gonna go get at this point, Ravens fans? Who's out there you can go get right now and fix your wide receiver issues? Because it's not just your wide receiver issues. It's your quarterback and his accuracy.
Odell out for this season.
No, we ain't even talking about Odell. I'm just saying, whoever you bring in, you still have Jackson at quarterback. And sometimes he has lapses in judgment. He makes bad decisions in crunch time. And he's inaccurate with his passes. Hey, somebody talked about me so bad when I said Justin Fields is basically Lamar Jackson, but he's just not as fast.
Say that again, Coach Corey.
We just got a big time wide receiver.
Who?
Just signed Deshaun Jackson.
Y'all just signed Deshaun Jackson. Like you're serious or you playing?
I'm serious.
So the Ravens just signed Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah. I seen that today. Yeah, he right.
They did just sign. I'm looking at it now. They did just sign DJ. Well, will that help our roles? Will that help us signing DJ?
What the same problem exists, like I just said.
The offense
Unless he
has
just
that
gonna
problem.
send D-Jacks on streaks and throw bombs.
That's what I was thinking, man. But that's what they say. Hey, he's a deep threat. He can't go get it.
If anything, it opened it up more for Andrews.
But you got to look at this also, man. You got to look at this also. This is the X factor in all of that, man. D-Jack 35. This is 15th year in the league, man. D-Jack 35.
Hold on, man. Did anybody hear all that interference?
Yeah, I heard.
That's West 10 ass, man. I don't know what the fuck he in a tunnel or something, man. God damn, West, where you at, man?
West, hey, West, drop off and reconnect.
West, you underwater or something, brother? I thought you was underwater, man. Shit, sound like you was underwater, brother.
Deep sea diving.
God damn.
Hey West,
Wes, what you got to say about the Ravens, man? I got to hear you. I got to hear.
We can't hear him though.
Man, what's up?
Where you at, man? You in the car? No. You in a dope house or something, nigga? God damn.
You cooking it up?
God damn, Wes, you in a dope house or something, man? Shit.
Yeah, no. What's up, though?
All right, Wes.
We got a lot of issues right now.
Uh-huh.
Got a lot of issues, man. Defense, judgment on Lamar lapsed in judgment his last game, though. I didn't like that. First 4 games he played good. This last game, his lapse in judgment was not good at all. First 3-4 couple games, it was a defense. But
yeah.
Lamar lost his last game.
Yeah. Hey, man. We're gonna see how this one end up turning out, man. Hopefully D-Jack may help us out, man. Because right now, and I'm a diehard Raven. Right now, the way we looking, man, it is up for grabs, man. But let the film speak say we need Bateman healthy, man. If we get Bateman healthy, man, we're in a good position, man.
That still don't address your running back issue. If you thinking Kenyon Drake is gonna put up 100 yards a game, you smoking.
JK, Kenyon. Hey, I would love
the defense issues.
We need a solid. JK, man. Has JK proven that he cannot tote the rock? Anytime your quarterback is your leading rusher, it's a problem, man. Now Kenyon Drake 10 carries for 119. Lamar didn't have to do too much rushing, but man,
and he's not doing it every game. He's not.
Yeah, but then you got Mark Andrews, still your leading receiver and everything. So Drake won't do that every game, man. So we're gonna see how this goes this week, man. Back to the drawing board like always, man. Steelers and Buccaneers, man. 20-18.
Shocker of the week.
That was the shocker.
Absolute
of the weekend.
Shocker.
That was more shocking than the damn San Francisco Atlanta game.
Hey y'all, hey Coach Corey, we saw your boy Tom Terrific on the sideline cussing his team out, man.
Tom Tablet.
What y'all think about Tom Brady cussing his lightning his teammates and stuff, man?
That's what he does.
I didn't think we had a hope and a prayer. We was missing. We didn't have TJ Watt, Lakers out.
I have no ungodly idea.
I'm sorry.
How the Bucks lost that game.
With Russell Westbrook fucking up the basketball game for the Lakers. He just out here running.
I just saw that coach. That was ugly. I don't know what.
Hey man.
This here is just so out of control.
He is, man. Hey, but like I said, man, the Steelers, man. My boy Kenny Pickett went out, man. Concussion. Oh man. What's the name? Came in and they say he saved the day, man. Mitchell Trubisky. What you call him, Dino?
Bitch, you missed me.
Bitch, you missed me.
I guess you play better when you're not playing for your job. You already lost it. It's like what else can happen?
You can't fall off the floor.
Hey, Coach Rick. Hey, Coach Rick, crazy. Coach Rick say Tom Brady was on the sideline cursing him. Hey, he was on there telling him, "I lost my family for this mess."
Basically.
Oh my God!
Y'all didn't see that? Y'all didn't see that book I posted in the group me?
Oh yeah,
man.
Hey, when you had AB sitting in the living room looking out the window, shit, that was a damn classic, dog.
I could not stop laughing when I saw that. I was like, man, they got that dude in straight stalker mode.
Hey man, AB was laughing.
Like, make sure he out the house. All right.
Hey man, I thought AB was looking out the window like he was Michael Myers, boy. He waiting on the next victim.
Well, let me see if I can find it real quick. I post it. Keep going. Let me see if I can find it.
Hey, you gotta pull that up, man. But hey man, whew. That offensive line is gonna get Brady ass killed, man. He's not getting time to set up and throw, and that offensive line is doing him some injustice. Anytime you lose your center, man, you in trouble, man.
Brady said, "I'm 45 years old, man. I can't take hit."
Man,
I don't know who told y'all that.
Man, what I tell you,
Brady has never been good to him anyway. That's what the Giants did to him. The Giants in Super Bowls.
When his ass started getting hit, he gonna wish he just would have fucking retired.
So let me ask you this:
We both said that, did we? Did
will this be his last year?
Yeah,
hell yeah.
He done.
Yeah, because now he's distracted, man. Like he got like real life problems outside of football, and now he can't totally focus on football because his damn family's being like ripped apart. So
because he want to play football, that's the problem. She want him to be at home, and he want to play football.
But you know what you married, so.
But see, this is the thing, though. This is the thing. After football is over with, Tom Brady inked the big 10-year, 10 year, 5 or 6 year, 100 and some, 200, 100 some $100 million broadcasting contract. 8 years, 100 and some million. So he's going right to the broadcast booth after he retires. So he's still gonna be away from the family.
True.
So I'm like, damn. So.
And you know what? I can't understand as a married man. Shit, you just be wanting to be just your peace for some time. Goddamn,
Myra, it doesn't count. You got like 12 kids. It is not the married man part of it. It's the fact that you got 12 little blockers running around your house.
Man,
look,
been a sperm donor.
Hey, goddamn it! If Tom Brady don't look like Ward Cleaver on this motherfucking picture, boy, Tom Brady look like Ward Cleaver and Giselle look like June Cleaver, man. God,
check out. Is that a dog or a cat? I can't even tell.
Is that Gronk? That look like
I think that's Gronk.
Is that Gronk right?
Hey, check out these cloud hoppers they put on the too, man. I know you jumping over clouds in these mugs. Look at these bugs, man. Then they got AB back in the window in straight stalker mode.
Hey man,
about time your ass left.
Look at look at Giselle with them Pippi Longstocking shoes on, man. Look at them.
That's them Sunday specials.
Live here anymore. Wow.
Oh my God, man, that is so crazy, man.
I could not stop laughing when somebody said that to me.
Man, that's a classic right there, man. Hey man, Rams and Panthers, man. Myron.
All right, before you move forward,
hey, hold on. Hey, Dane, I gotta tell Myron one thing. Your fantasy record and the Panthers record are the same, man. 1-5. Go ahead,
because I drafted a bunch of damn Panther players. That's why. You know that.
Hey man, hey, the difference between sanity and insanity, if you're going down a dark path, man, if you know you're walking down this alley every night and you getting your ass whooped, wouldn't common sense tell you to go down the other alley where ain't nobody at. But you still gonna go down this alley and say, hey, they ain't gonna fight, they ain't gonna beat me up this night. And you still get that's insanity, Myron. So you gotta get on the trade block.
Baker got benched. Like this shit's just been horrible, man. Woo.
Hey, Game, Game, you got some words of wisdom for Myron, Game.
All I tell you is you should have known what was up when you said, long as don't nobody take Baker Mayfield, and we all said together, oh, you got him, you good.
He's yours.
He's yours.
You should have known.
When nobody could have fight you over Baker.
Nobody. Matter of fact, the sticker didn't even have any handprints on it. It was pristine.
Man. And the crazy part about it is you drafted him in the first or the second round.
It was like the fourth round.
Hey, we didn't even need to draft him. We would have gave him to him. He could have had him first.
Last.
You could
have took him as your Mr. Irrelevant.
Hey, Coach, would you say he could have had Baker Mayfield in the 18th round, couldn't he?
Why do I feel like I'm the kid that's dating the stinky girl in class? Like, I can find nobody else and chose the stinky girl in class to date.
Like you dating pig pens, that whole cloud of dirt just falling around.
Right.
Hey man, hey God.
Hey, wait a minute. And ain't your backup quarterback Carr?
Yeah. Old Bucket himself.
Hey, I play quarterback. I start quarterback.
You better start Carr. You better start that pacer.
He had a bye this weekend, I believe.
Hey man, in my other league, man, I got Carr and Rodgers, man. I will not start Rodgers no more. I take my chances with Carr, and the only reason I'm gonna take my chances with him is because I got Devontae Adams, so I get double points with Carr and Adams. So,
hey, Percy in the building. What up, Percy?
What up, Percy? Hey man, Rams, Panthers. Rams was really sparked some interest in Christian McCaffrey. So if McCaffrey went to the Rams, how would that work out? Yeah, I think.
Well, I still think he's a better fit
for the 49ers.
I think he's a better fit for the 49ers.
God damn, both of y'all said that simultaneously.
Because we're in agreement. So
you think he's a better fit for the Niners?
He need to go stay at home.
The Rams are clearly experiencing the Super Bowl hangover. McVay, his little plays ain't fucking working this year. Matt Stafford got a hard on for Cooper Kupp. He's act like he doesn't have another damn. Although Allen Robinson finally caught another touchdown this week, for the most part, that dude's been out just doing cardio, running routes. You don't utilize the tight end. Your running game is in shambles.
No deal.
Your defense is in shambles. Other than Aaron Donald, he's basically out there by himself. So if I was McCaffrey, I wouldn't touch the damn Rams. Send me to San Francisco.
Hey, let me ask you this. Do McCaffrey get traded before the November 1st trade deadline?
No, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Carolina is delusional, thinking that they're going to get multiple first-round picks for a running back that can't stay healthy.
Right.
It's not happening.
Right.
So if fantasy owners have Christian McCaffrey, do they shut him down if they are out of contention? Just say week 10 or week 11. I'd say week 12. Do they shut them down?
No, they ain't gonna shut them down. What's they gonna do?
The Panthers don't care about their players like that. Honestly, they don't. They will run them into the ground for no reason.
Wow.
Especially they're not gonna get what they're asking for them anyway.
Hey man, we can't let this go by the wayside. Robbie Anderson. What the fuck? Robbie Anderson. He gets in the face and want to swing on his positions coach. What the hell wrong with y'all? What is wrong with Robbie Anderson, man?
Ain't nothing wrong with Robbie Anderson. No, I'm gonna tell you why ain't nothing wrong with Robbie Anderson.
He was acting how I felt Sunday. That's all.
Robbie Anderson was like, I have got to get the fuck up out of here. And what's the fastest way to get out is start beefing with the coaches. What happened? They got rid of him in less than 24 hours.
Man,
after the game was over, he was traded.
He was on the next plane smoking to Arizona, man.
He went when they kicked him out. What was it? The second quarter, they told him to beat it. He went home and packed his bags. Like, I'm ready to go.
Showed it.
Hey, but you know what though?
He said I could throw the ball to myself better than And what's going on up in here?
Hey man, Arizona is not a bad landing spot for him, man. With D-Hop coming back, he may get a chance to eat, man. And that's a perfect segue into our next game, Seattle and Arizona, man. D-Hop will be back Sunday, man. D-Hop
they play Thursday.
They play Thursday.
Oh,
they play the Saints Thursday.
D-Hop will be back Thursday. Will that open up some door? Hey, with them focusing on D-Hop, Robbie Anderson may get a chance to eat a little bit more because AJ Green needs to retire. AJ,
he's done. He's
done. Pull AJ Green out the oven, man.
Well. Now you forgot about their Rondale Moore. It was a Rondale Moore sighting this weekend.
Yeah.
So now you got him. You got Hopkins. You put Robbie Anderson out there, and you got Dortch still out there too. So you got a nice little receiving core. All of that shit won't matter if Kyler Murray don't get his shit together. Because I swear this dude don't realize games are 4 quarters because he don't really start playing to the third.
Yeah.
If you watch any Cardinals game, just don't watch the first and second quarter. He's terrible. He's terrible at the start of games.
He don't come alive to the second half.
So man, my point for that is that a player thing or is that coaching? Like, how are you not
coaching
ready to play at the beginning of the game? And it's not 1 week here, 1 week there. It's been that all fucking season.
Well, it's something up with the coaching staff because remember last week when they was on that game-winning drive, they didn't know where they was at on the field.
How do you not know that?
Hey, Cliff Kingsbury ain't ready to coach in the NFL, man.
Oh, I forgot about him. Add him to my list. Make it 7.
I've been saying that.
Cliff Kingsbury gone?
Oh, he's gone. I forgot about him.
D, when you named all yours, I was like, nah, number 6 gonna be Kingsbury, Arizona coach.
Man,
you did say that.
It's looking like that too, gang. It's looking.
Oh, he's out.
Damn show looking like that, man. Shit.
Yeah. I might have fired him after because like last week's debacle, when Kyler got up there and said I had multiple people talking in my ear. I might have fired his ass then if I owned that team.
Man,
why is multiple people talking to my quarterback in a crunch situation?
Hey, gang.
Kingsbury trying to get back to college football, man.
That's where he need to go.
And that because he know there's more money in college football than it is pro football right about now, man. With these NIL deals, hey man, he knows and these alumni can kick in. Shit, man, these college coaches getting paid. You got college coaches getting paid more than some NFL coaches, man.
Hey, he looked all lost in the presser. I was like, man, this dude is checked out.
Without the stress.
You right, coach. Without the stress, you run your whole program. No stress, no pressure, nothing.
The stern.
Speaking of NIL deals, shout out to Tom Brady making Deion's son, Mr. Sanders, his first signing to the Brady NIL deal foundation.
Oh man,
Shador. Yeah, he signed them. So,
oh man, shout out to
rich
him, man.
Getting richer.
Yeah.
Hey man, shout out.
He gave it to a brother though. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, that's what's up. Because Travis Hunter signed with Michael Strahan's brand too for the NIL deal. So shout out to Michael Strahan and Travis Hunter too, man.
Yeah.
But like I say, man, Petey Wistro just winning games, man. At first we were saying Petey was on the hot seat, but he 3-3. The Rams 3-3. The 49ers 3-3. The who else? The Rams, 49ers, the Cardinals. That's the only thing. The 2-4, but everybody else 3-3. And that's one. Cardinals only one game out of first place, and it's not over. So I mean,
so we all got egg on our face because none of these divisions are playing out to what we predicted. That we thought the AFC North and the AFC West were going to just dominate. It has not happened. It's been like the complete opposite. The NFC East, AFC East are your two best divisions in football, which is crazy. But I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Geno Smith Finally, the glass slipper has been removed. The carrots has turned back into a pumpkin.
Hey man, Coach Rick said athletes like Robbie Anderson is the reason why I may be hanging up my whistle. Selfish. Hey, man, I was laughing because they was talking to Dion and they asked him what would he be interested in going to. He said if a Power 5 school came and say you name your price, would you listen? And Dion kept it 100. Dion said, "Yeah, I'm gonna listen. I'll be a fool not to listen to see what they go offer me." He said, "I'll be a fool not to." He said, "Do you have any desire to coach in the NFL?" This is what they said on 60 Minutes. He said, "Nah, I don't never want to coach in the NFL." He said, "Why? Because a lot of them guys just got the money, man. They don't have the passion and the dedication and want to put in the work to be great. They just doing it for the money." He said, "I've been to kill one of them guys, man, in the NFL. Because you can't tell no young millionaires what they can and cannot do." So he said, "I'm just going to stay in college where I have an impact." So, hey, man, but next game, Chiefs and the Bills. That was actually a good game Sunday afternoon, man.
I don't think that game lived up to the hype.
You don't?
I'm not, and I wasn't expecting it to be like the divisional game in the playoffs.
I'm sorry. Hey, I got to stop you, D. Coach Rick, you know he's a Seahawks fan, man. Coach Rick, Kenny Walker is the real deal. Have you seen Tariq Woolen and Kobe Bryant play on the Seattle team? Kenny Walker is the real deal, man. I think Rashard Penny will not have a job next year.
He's a free agent. He's done.
He is done because that's why they drafted Kenny Walker as high as they drafted him.
I'll say this about what's going on in Seattle. He got players that bought into his system. That's why they looking the way they look.
That's a system team. And I'll tell you another thing about Seattle. Apparently they knew something about Russ we all didn't know.
Yeah.
Because they
let Russ ain't been right ever since Future said he's still crushing on Sierra.
They let him walk.
He looks scared.
Russ is a system quarterback.
Yeah. Because Seattle wouldn't have wasted a second round pick for Kenny, and he drafted him early second round. Kenny Walker from Michigan State, man. So
he was a beast in college.
He was a killer in college, man. But hey, man, that right there, these last few games solidified Seattle's front office choice. Hey, Rashard Penny is just probably at home. After he had a surgery, he was like, "Damn, I'm out of another job." Because this young brother ain't finna relinquish that position, man.
Plenty of landing spots for running backs.
Hey, man, a ton of landing spots for them running backs, man. Hey, but the Bills and Chiefs, back to that one, man. You say it didn't live up to the hype, D? You don't think so?
It was slow and it was a little sloppy.
You got to think about it. The way that game that they played in the playoffs was, anything that is not close to that is going to be a letdown.
Right.
It's going to be a letdown. Like, it's because that game was too electrifying, and the last time you saw these two teams go together, it's like, wow. You sitting on the edge of your seat trying to figure out how this joker was going to end.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't live up to that. It was a slow crawl to start off.
Mm-hmm.
It picked up late, but
man,
I think that game really showed. It showed for the first time Kansas City showed this time.
We lost you that last part. Which say that again, gang.
I said for the first time Kansas City showed missing Tyreek Hill.
Yeah,
they missed him in that matchup.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey,
and
even
they didn't have a running game.
It was a Juju Smith side note, man. 5 receptions for 113 in the tug.
In a loss.
In a loss. Kelsey, 8 receptions. Kelsey didn't have no 108.
Yes, he did. Because he cost me a win.
Oh, he did.
That's why I'm 0-6, because Kelsey.
8 receptions, 108, man. God damn.
But the Chiefs' problem,
running back.
I said it at the beginning of the season. They don't have a running game. CEH is not an every down back. They don't trust him. What I don't understand is you got Pacheco. That dude clearly got some juice, but you won't use him.
They got their best running back on the bench is Isaiah Pacheco, man.
I don't get it.
He should be starting, man.
Absolutely. That dude got juice, man.
Why they ain't starting? Why? Because he went to Rutgers?
Who cares where he went? The dude runs a 4.3.
Man, so
about that.
Rice went to Rutgers too.
Exactly. But see, they figure like that they invested in this first round pick and the 5'7" Clyde Edwards-Helaire out of LSU, and you just bypass and look over Pacheco, who is a better back.
He's a better back. I mean, CEH is a gadget third down back at best. And then the thing is, they don't even throw him the ball.
They don't.
That's what's the name like though.
Darren Sproles is basically CEH, but Sproles was better.
Yeah,
Darren Sproles was better.
Man.
And they always threw Sproles the ball. When is CEH called a screen pass? Crickets. When is CEH ran a draw? More crickets.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at Eric Bieniemy, and him and Mahomes have been kind of bumping heads this season. Mahomes has been frustrated. Their defense is if they don't blitz, they get torched. So they have to blitz. Right?
They got to.
And then with Kansas City, now that you don't have a deep threat, you have to dink and dunk your way down the field. So Mahomes don't have that get out of jail card when he gets in trouble. So your corners can squat. They don't have to sit there and be nervous, worried about Tyreek running past them. They can kind of just squat. Nobody's running past you from Kansas City.
No, they're not.
That's what I don't get. Why trade the Cheetah away in the first place?
Arrogance, man.
Like you know this is gonna be an issue. You knew that was a big part of your scheme.
Arrogance.
That was a big part of their scheme.
It's just pure arrogance. Y'all thought Mahomes, no quarterback is gonna overcome losing their best receiver. I don't give a fuck who it is. That just doesn't happen. Because if that's the case, then you never have to draft a wide receiver. You just go have an open trials and just get somebody off the street.
Right.
So again, Packers, Chiefs are experiencing exactly what I said they were going to experience, losing their top two receiving threats. And Mahomes he's got more pressure on his shoulders to try to force passes in to mediocre receivers.
I.e., that last touchdown, the last interception he threw to seal the win for the Bills.
Yes. He had two.
That was the second of two.
They're terrible interceptions. So back to let me go ahead and get it out now. Mahomes isn't elite. I said, well, the elite quarterback won that game Sunday. Josh Allen's the elite quarterback because not only does he pass, when that dude runs, ain't nobody stopping him. He straight hurdled a DB. And how did Josh Allen's what, 6'7"?
6'7".
He hurdled the damn DB and got the first down.
I had to rewind and look at it twice.
Hey, I think
for me to give him an elite status quarterback, he got to start winning games that's decided by 3 points or less. He lose those games.
He has to be that. Hey, to me, for him to be elite, he has to take his team down the field and score with no seconds on the clock. He needs to win at the buzzer. Basically,
he ain't been able to do that. He cracks under pressure. You see what he did against Miami when he skipped that motherfucker over there. Wide open receiver. He was not throwing the first base, homeboy. He was throwing to a back out the backfield.
Hey, man. Hey, until he able to take the team down on game-winning drives, he's not elite to me. I mean, he's good. He has potential to be elite. But until you orchestrate game-winning drives, you are not elite.
Right. How
Yet.
many rings do we have?
And again,
How
like I
many rings
said,
do we
everybody has their own definition of what's elite.
Right.
There is no definitive definition of elite. Everybody, it's an
Clutch is a part of it, though.
individualized
Clutch is a
association.
part of it. You can't be elite if you're not clutch.
Ooh. Elite and clutch.
I
Them
give
two
you
go
that.
they go together.
I
So
like
if that
that.
clutch gene ain't present,
But we can't say he's not clutch.
So then we can say
seriously,
Dak
clutch.
clearly is an elite, right? Because he definitely ain't clutch.
You tripping. Dak got more clutch wins than damn near any quarterback playing right now. You better go check his resume when it comes to
anybody want to take that one?
Oh, that's that's a perfect segue into the Eagles and Cowboys game. 26-17, Eagles over the Cowboys. Perfect segue into the Eagles Cowboys game. Like what you said, game. Dak. Hey, I think Dak will be back Sunday. I think Dak.
Oh,
will
he's
be
definitely playing Sunday.
Yeah,
He's playing Sunday, and everything's gonna go to hell in the handbasket.
I won't say that. I can't say that.
man. They win Sunday with Dak playing.
So you're telling me they win that game with Dak
Eagles
playing?
with Dak playing.
They
they would have beat the Eagles if Dak would have been playing in that game.
No, they wouldn't.
The silver lining from that game is Zeke showed up.
Hey,
Zeke been showing up.
Hey, 18 carries for 81 yards in the tub.
Here's the beauty in what they've been doing and how they won games. Only thing Cooper Rush had to do was manage the game. He's not expecting. He's been playing with house money, so if he split those games, it was a win for the Cowboys. So he overachieved. He overachieved in what they were expecting him to do. When you got that paycheck that Dak got, you're expected to take more risk. You're expected to win more games, and Dak falls back into doing what he shouldn't do. Like, he needs to do more of what Cooper Rush does, but he's expected to do more because he is the money guy.
Right.
You can only do what play they call. You can only run what play call.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
They're gonna call it different. They're not gonna call the same game plan they call with Cooper Rush.
Michael Gallup needs to get more involved in the offense, man. And I think when Dak gets back, he's gonna spread the ball to Gallup. He's gonna spread it to Lamb. He's gonna spread it all around the field. That's the difference between him and Cooper Rush.
Right.
Dak is gonna spread the Noah Brown.
They are going to call a different game plan.
No, they are
when
not.
Dak get back.
Why would you?
Okay.
Explain to me why would you call a different game plan when you can still get the same amount of passes off? You just gonna have a higher completion percentage.
This is Mike McCarthy and the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
What should happen is not going to happen.
You want to bet some money on that?
Hey, tell me what should happen, CC.
Like Game said, they should continue to run the offense the same way they've been running it with Cooper Rush. Because to be completely honest, Dak Prescott is a game managing quarterback. That is him.
Yep.
So
he is a game managing quarterback.
You don't think they're gonna run it the same way?
Absolutely not.
They are.
No, they're not. They're gonna open it up and they're gonna have Dak throwing the ball 30, 40 times a game.
Nah, the thing is, you have a valid option to be able to open it up when you fall behind. However, the score is 0-0. You don't have to out the door.
Well, I can't remember what show I was watching, but it was an accurate assessment of the Dallas Cowboys. That defense, as great as that defense is, and that team is, they're built to play the way that they play with a lead. That team is not built to fall behind. Right. Once they fall behind, they cannot play catch up. It is built.
How are you saying that about the number one offense from last year?
Because they were front running most of the time. They weren't coming back.
They didn't have the defense they had last year.
But they're not built. They're not built.
So
they're not built to come back.
What you can say, your fair assessment is saying they were down 17-0. They defense gave up nothing, right? You put Dak in that situation. You put Dak in.
You want to know what happened? Guess what happened?
No, you still not listening. You listening
I'm
to
listening. I'm listening to what you're saying. They was down 17-0, and they came back. But also, what happened was Philadelphia went back on that sideline after they got that game within a couple of points. Said, hold on, let's slow walk this thing back down.
Want me to tell you something? That's a
let's
false
slow walk
analogy.
This thing back down.
No,
all right.
No, listen. Where that game messed up at, Michael Parsons took a penalty late in the game. Philadelphia went down and got the game-winning touchdown right there. Cowboys.
And also, the other thing that you can't
down. Cowboys.
That was fourth down, but you can't dismiss the fact that in the first half, the Eagles lost one of their key linemen.
I'm not dismissing that, but the turning point was not the Eagles going to the sideline talking about they getting something together. No, the turning point was a defensive breakdown. When Michael Parsons got that penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct, that gave them that key first down, they went right down, scored the game-winning touchdown. Game over.
That team is not built to come from behind. They gotta have a lead.
You can't say that. They just proved what those people told you, and what you just witnessed Sunday disproves what you're saying.
No, it doesn't. You want to know why this proves it? They lost the game.
You said you didn't say you can come from behind and still lose.
No.
Yeah.
You come from
and this don't just go for Dallas. Anybody can show you a glimpse of that they are capable.
If you don't win the game, it doesn't matter. It's wasted energy.
It's
you
no
did
wasted
all of that to lose the game.
Baby. You leave it all on the field.
You did all of that and lost. You still lost the game.
Okay, we took a L. And what did I say last week? I'm going to go for my boys, but I really want us to lose because come playoff time, it's hard to beat any team 3 times in 1 year.
And what have I been saying all season long? And the Cowboys' best chance to get into the playoffs is to win the division. And by losing that game, that puts them 2.5 games back.
Now look at the rest of the league. Look at the rest of the NFC before you stand right there. Before you stand there and burn yourself.
I didn't say that they couldn't. I said that their best chance is to win the division.
No, listen. They still can get a wild card. It's looking like 3 teams coming out that East.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the rest of the NFC is either at 500 or below.
Yeah, it's going right. I said,
and before you finish speaking, what you saying? Now go look at Dallas' schedule.
They got a lot of winnable games.
Except the Texans, you said they were going to lose to the Texans.
Man.
They gonna beat
the Eagles. Hey, they gonna beat what's the name? They gonna beat the Lions this week.
Man, they got the Lions.
They gonna lose.
They got the Lions and
they got the next 3 games.
To who?
They got the Lions.
I don't know.
Bears,
I don't know which one, but
it's only because it's Dallas. She's saying that, people.
No, I'm not. If that
was Baltimore, she wouldn't even be saying that.
So they got the NFC. They got the NFC North, so they got to play the Vikings too, right?
They got to play
one of those games is going to be a
Dallas Cowboys' next 3 games are the Lions, the Bears, the Packers, and the Lions, the Bears, the Packers, and the Vikings. That's their next 4 games. They got the NFC.
And you sure they're going to lose one of the next 3? Why you talking?
They going to lose.
Where's the Vikings game? Is it at Minnesota or Dallas?
Hey, the Vikings game is in Minnesota.
That's the 4th one. That's the 4th one.
Look.
Hey, that's the first one. They got the Lions at home. They got the Bears at home. They got the 3rd one is at Green Bay.
Yeah,
they'll win that.
I'm not 100% sold on that. There's two teams that Aaron Rodgers takes pride in beating, and that's the Bears.
And the Cowboys ain't one though. You better go check his record against us before you speak that.
So Aaron Rodgers ain't y'all home in the playoffs.
Yeah, you better. Hey, because we thumped them the last 2 times we played them in the regular season.
Hey man,
you know what you're right. It's the postseason. He sent y'all home in.
Damn. Hey man, but hey,
at least we gonna be in there. When the last time y'all gonna be in? When the last time y'all won a playoff game? Since we talked,
we We done won one before y'all done won one.
No, y'all ain't won no playoff game since 2016, homie.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we were in a AFC Championship game.
Speed bump.
Y'all ain't been past the first round.
Speed bump. Y'all ain't won a playoff game.
All right.
We got to the AFC Championship.
All right.
Hey.
Win in 2016.
Hey, Monday Night Football game with the Chargers and the Broncos, man. 1916. I think that game was a waste of everybody's time.
Right.
Hey,
who you tell?
Unless you have fantasy implications.
Unless you have fantasy implications. Hey, one thing I can say was a sign of life for Denver. Latavius Murray was running hard, man. 15 rushes for 66 yards, man. Latavius was running the ball pretty hard, man.
Oh, did you hear about what happened to Melvin Gordon?
Did they cut him? Release him?
I mean, it's coming.
He hurt, ain't he?
No, he's not hurt.
He just didn't play. But Murray, he played. He had the
played
first series.
Yeah, 4 snaps.
The first series,
snaps.
and that's it.
What?
And he's been standing on the sideline the whole game, and apparently he's pissed because the coaching staff didn't tell him that we're going to roll with Murray and Boone. They never told him, and I guess somebody had a picture of him with a clown face or something like that, and he got in his feelings about it. Yeah, I mean he's going to get cut or released.
But it was another talk about Melvin Gordon may go to the Rams as well. That's been a trade talk as well. The Rams expressed a little bit of interest in Melvin Gordon. Would that work out?
No, because nobody likes a running back that puts the ball on the ground. Tiki Barber's career was almost over because he couldn't stop fumbling.
Fumbles.
Right.
Like Melvin Gordon has 5 fumbles this season, and it's week 6.
Wow, he's dropping one a game.
Basically.
Man.
And a fumble at the wrong time can cost you a game.
Do you contribute that to the way players are taught to strip the ball now? Or it's just him with fumbleitis?
I think it's a little both. Yep, I was going to say that. Because now you got players coming in with fists just punching down and God, hey, I done seen players miss the ball and hit cats in the elbow and everything and their arm. Hey, man, like you swinging on somebody and they coming in full force with the fist trying to punch the ball loose and everything.
Right.
So.
Here's the thing that pisses me off about that. It's kind of ruining football with all these other rule changes. It's watering down the sport. So the object of the game obviously is to tackle the ball carrier. Now what they're doing is they're saying, hey, gang tackle, the first guy hold him up, the second guy come in and try to strip the ball. There's times where it works to perfection. And there's other times you end up with egg on your face. Like an instance, you don't have a second guy. You trying to strip the ball instead of making the tackle, and the guy just keeps running. And he scores a damn touchdown because you tried to strip the fucking ball instead of making the tackle. So maybe that's why I don't coach football, because I'll blow a gasket if I see that. Like, make the damn tackle.
You have a stroke.
I have a stroke because I'm like, come on. Let me stop. I'm getting mad now. Because I've seen this every week. You see defenders not trying to make the tackle and they're trying to strip the ball and play hero. Make the damn tackle, man. Because you got 10 other guys that's busting it out there. So maybe the next play we get a turnover. Maybe next play they fuck up and fumble the ball. You don't have to be hero. Just make the damn tackle.
Man, you can't hit them hard enough till they drop it.
No, you can't hit nobody now. Not in this league. Not with all these rules.
So you can't
look at the roughing the passer calls the last 2 weeks. Just atrocious.
I ain't talking about the quarterback, other than the quarterback.
No, you really can't. There was a personal foul lay hit on somebody. The dude he was still in bounds. He was going down, and the player had already committed to hitting him, and he barely fell on him, and they flagged him 15 yards. That was like the worst officiated game I ever seen in my life last night. That muffed punt at the end in overtime, where the
that was a whole what the hell.
He literally blocked the dude into him, and like I'm just waiting for the flag. I'm like, oh, that's a penalty. Oh, no, you call all this ticky tack stuff, and you not gonna call that?
Well, he might have called it if the dude's man wasn't right there in front of him.
Man, that still don't matter. You can't block somebody into him to cause a fumble.
Right.
You can't do that. The same way you can't leapfrog, you know what I'm saying, on a field goal or extra point, you can't like hold a person down so another person can jump over the top.
That was just a whole what the hell game. The game was just a what the hell.
Jeez.
Hey man, that was our NFL previews and recap for the NFL week, man. And speaking of what the hell, that's a perfect segue into what the hell. What the hell is our segment that we talk about? We just scratch our head and say, what the hell just went on, man? So, who want to kick off what the hell tonight? Myron, you woke still, man?
Yeah, he woke.
He probably sleep just like the goddamn. I'm sorry, man. My fault, brother. I'm sorry, man. My fault.
I got what the hell for y'all.
DC, kick off what the hell tonight for us.
I'm trying. I just said I was gonna talk about the Chargers because I was trying to figure out what the hell when you got the kicker on one leg and the kick stand out there winning games. That was just pitiful. But did y'all see what I just put in the group chat?
Which one?
What the hell is Robert Kraft and Jerry Jones arguing for?
They arguing?
Oh yeah, they had a whole screaming match. They was voting on Roger Goodell when I guess the talk about open up his contract talk, and I think Jerry, if I'm not mistaken, Jerry Jones told Robert Kraft don't F with him, and Robert Kraft said, "Who you talking to?" I'm just trying to figure out who they like really. What the hell's going on with this two?
They trying to get rid of Dan Snyder. And Dan Snyder is Jerry Jones' boy. And so I guess he's trying to go to bat for him, but I think it's just not gonna happen. I think they're gonna remove him, man. He's gonna be out of here.
Yeah, I just was trying to picture them two old men just arguing.
Like Grumpy Old Man 3.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out like what the hell. I was already on the what the hell with Robert Kraft. I'm like, what the hell? First of all, why are you getting married?
Hey man, no, I'm not gonna let you shit on Robert Kraft like that, man. He deserves happiness too. I don't give a damn. He's 70-some years old. He deserves to be happy. Shit.
He do. He have happy endings all the time in them parties down there in Florida.
He always got a happy ending. But I was trying to figure out on top of that, why
he just being selfish and not sharing the damn password.
Hey man, Bobby needs somebody to leave that money to. Hey, hey, Kristen, you would have married Bobby Kraft if he asked you to marry him.
No, I wouldn't, because he don't want a happy ending. The only way I'm marrying a man over 70 years old is if it don't work.
Hey, CC. Hey, CC. Hey, CC.
You better have ED, AD, FD, GFG.
Hey, CC. You know I'm finna go there with you, right? How many men you done gave a happy ending to for free?
None.
You done gave some free happy endings. So I mean, this man got billions, man.
Hey, yesterday's price is not
today's
price.
Right. No sir. And his old C-Down butt must have forgot the NFL season is still going on. How the hell you gonna get married in the middle of the season?
And who does that?
And Tom
split to go to the wedding.
He missed walkthroughs and everything on goddamn Friday and stuff, man.
Tom
go to the wedding Friday night, man.
That's the beauty about being a man. You ain't gotta do that shit when you young. You wait till you old, get your bag up, and then get you some young, pretty, have a couple babies, and leave that shit to him.
That's it.
He better not have no kids.
That's happening right now as we speak.
Yes, you do. That's the beauty about being a man.
Robert Kraft is popping. Robert Kraft is popping one of them 100 milli Viagra's, and he's going crazy.
Kid ain't gonna know whether or not to call him daddy or papa.
Hey, it don't matter. Hey, they gonna be set. They gonna be trust fund babies.
Man, you heard me.
Hey, they gonna be set. But CC, what you got to tell Robert Kraft and all the old gentlemen out there?
Gentlemen.
Hell. What the hell?
Man. Myron, you woke still, man? That motherfucker sleep.
He got.
Hey, Gang, what's your what the hell, man?
I ain't even got a what the hell. I ain't got one today, but I will say this: when we were talking about fourth quarter comebacks, Tom Brady is number 1 with 42. Dak sits in the 10th spot with 10 under current quarterbacks, and Josh Allen is right behind Dak with 9.
Okay, that's what's up.
Patrick Mahomes has 9 too.
Hey man, Dino, what's your what the hell? Good job, gang. I like that though, man.
I'm gonna make this quick so we can get out of here because it's like 1 minute to 11. My what the hell is for the LA Chargers coach Brandon Staley.
Oh shit! Yo, this ass. Dino don't like that dude, man. Dino don't like that.
I didn't like him last year. I've never liked this dude as a head coach. He's fucking terrible.
Oh my god!
Like, how do you not? He damn near worse than Hackett, and that's saying something because they hired a whole man to help this dude with game management and still trick off game management. So fourth quarter, LA has the ball. They're down 3. All 3 timeouts.
Yep.
They're at like midfield. I think we had an incomplete pass on second down. Or maybe it was a run. I can't remember. But I just remember looking at the clock. It was like right at a minute, like maybe a minute and 3. I'm like, you should use a timeout here. No.
That would be good.
No. Let's just let it run. They let the damn thing run all the way down to throw a fucking Hail Mary and still had 2 timeouts left. The fuck kind of Pop Warner shit is that? Man, look, whoever the owner of the Chargers is, call me. I promise you I can do a better job than this dude.
First of all, how do you have a head coach but then get a consultant for the head coach when the head coach supposed to be the consultant?
Unbelievable, man.
Like, I'm sitting here in disbelief. Like, I literally just stood in front of my TV like, are these jackasses really finna let this clock run out?
I was looking at it too.
Then launch a Hail Mary.
And then try to throw a Hail Mary when you had the game was right in your hands.
And their kicker was hurt.
And your fucking kicker was kicking on a half a damn leg.
Every time he kicked the ball,
and making them.
And he almost cost me the game because if he would have threw that interception, I would have lost 2 points off that interception. My ass was grass, man. Period.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Unbelievable. I've never seen that kind of incompetence. And only reason I wanted the Chargers to win because I'm in this eliminator pool and I picked their asses to win. Other than that, I wanted them to lose that game on that strength of that stupidity. So he can get the hell up out of there because he's terrible.
So, Dino, what you got to tell Brandon Haley, man?
Pack your bag,
Brandon Staley.
Brandon Staley, your seat's hot. Black Monday, the Grim Reaper's coming. Sean Payton, get ready to move into your office. Pack your shit.
What the hell, man? Hey, man, my what the hell is I'm just gonna say it. My what the hell is Deion Sanders and Eddie Robinson Jr.
The last play of the game, and that does it. Jackson State moves to 5-0, 12th straight conference win for the Tigers, and they spoil the homecoming of the Hornets. 26-12 is the final score. Oh, a little heated exchange there in midfield between Coach Prime and Coach Eddie Robinson Jr. For Jay Walker, I'm Tiffany Green. We're out.
What was he pissed off about?
He was pissed off. Ass whooped like he did. I mean, his players was real disrespectful before the game started.
Oh yeah. Hey,
so man, I'm glad Deion put them dogs on them like that.
And see, the thing was the reason why he prompted it because he just kept blitzing. So Deion he said Deion should have took a knee. They kept blitzing, and then he wanted to go up top and everything. He should have. Deion then went up top. So,
and there you have it.
And there it is, right there, folks. I mean, he was just pissed off at him and stuff, and next thing you know, that's what there it go, man.
Yeah, you get a knee though when your players ain't cussing the other your opposing team. When your players not cussing the opposing team coach out, you get a knee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to come talk that big game, then you're gonna get a big game for the whole time. You know what I mean?
Like my granny said,
man,
your bed hard, laying it till it's soft.
Man,
that's it. Hey, that's it, man.
You brought that whooping on yourself.
A hard head make a soft ass, man.
Yeah.
Ain't that's what everybody Nana told him?
Man. That's what mine told
head, a hard head make a soft ass, man. So I mean, but my main thing about that is two brothers, man. You think they would have I think Eddie, and then what Eddie Robinson say, Deion Sanders ain't swag, man. That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all.
Why you hating that man? Because if anything, he's bringing notoriety to the HBC school.
He's bringing revenue to these HBCUs.
They mad because they ain't doing it. It took him to show up to make it happen, and it's just jealousy, man. Jealousy and ego.
And you think, like you say, D, that crab. Hey, we talked about the crab in a bucket mentality on one of your shows, brother. Hey,
Stockholm syndrome.
That's it, man. Hey, man, Eddie Robinson, man, and you think he would know better by his dad being who he was and everything, but saying the man ain't swag, you need to thank this man for coming to the SWAC, because y'all wouldn't get all this notoriety in this pub and the SWAC.
Y'all was dead.
Y'all wouldn't get all this money that y'all got. Deion getting sponsors not only for Jackson State, he getting sponsors for the entire SWAC. So Eddie Robinson, man, come on, brother, swallow your pride, man.
Sit your ass down somewhere.
Be competitive, man. He want to say, hey, he said, let them schedule us next year for their homecoming. Now, next year for your homecoming, for their homecoming, they gonna blow y'all ass out.
Man, they gonna schedule it and beat you by 50 this time.
They gonna keep the dog. They gonna pour the dogs on. And Deion is gonna do that because he said, I want him to schedule us on their homecoming. Hey, the only reason you scheduled them on your homecoming because, hey, everybody came to see Jackson State. They sold the whole stadium out.
Right. You knew what it was.
He knew what it was from the jump street, man. So, man, Eddie Robinson Jr., man, what the hell, brother? Get it together. Hey, man, I got 2 birthdays, man. West 10 and slid out couple birthdays here real quick, and then we out of here, man. Hey, my man, hey, we like you said, we appreciate the ladies, man. One of Dino's favorite ladies, man. Tennis extraordinaire Martina Navratilova's birthday is today.
No, I never said she was one of my favorites.
What? D, oh man, you said she was one of the GOATs, man.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I put words in D mouth.
You did. My favorite was Gabriella Sabatini
and Martina Hingis.
I wasn't really a Hingis fan. I didn't really like Sellis too. She did all that yelling and shit. I didn't really like that.
Did you
Williams sisters,
Steffi?
Gabriella Sabatini.
You didn't like Steffi?
Nah, man, because that was Gabriella Sabatini's nemesis. Same reason I like Pete Sampras, because I was an Agassi guy.
Hey, D, you was an Andre Agassi guy?
I was an Agassi guy. I'm a little salty that he married Steffi. I'm like, you married the wrong one.
He married the ops, D.
Oh, you're not supposed to marry her.
Right.
Hey, man, today is Iron Mike Dicker's birthday today.
Shout out.
Man, shout out to Iron Mike Dicker, man. Today is Neo's birthday today, man. Neo's birthday is today.
The singer?
Yeah, Neo.
Champagne Life, huh?
Yes. Hey, man, a rest in peace, happy heavenly birthday is to St. Louis's own, the rock and roll legend himself, Mr. Chuck Berry. Today is Mr. Happy Heavenly birthday to Mr. Chuck Berry. His birthday today. And last but not least, my man, one of the not a couple of mine, my boy Winston Marsalis' birthday today. One of the best trumpet players around, best trumpeteers around. And
he ain't no Satchmo.
He's not no Satchmo, but hey. And last but not least, the Hitman birthday today. Tommy Hearns. And the Hitman is from West Tennessee's hometown of Memphis. Tommy Hitman Hearns' birthday today,
he
man.
Just knocked Martin ass out again.
Knocked him out again. Hey, man, another amazing episode of No Balls, No Glory, man. We thank everybody for tuning in. Check us out Thursday for our picks. Jump on. We're going to be on and off. Quick, get it and hit it. Hey, man, we see y'all later, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.